we'll let him figure it out. So it's only a robot. So, alrighty, I think we are live, folks. I'm looking at a mangy group of people. Not talking about myself though. So, yeah, we're here to play Little Aliens RPG. Trying to get this ragtag crew to the finish line, but it's been tough. It's probably one of the tougher ones of losing players left and right. But I have my regulars and Majewski Jeff, who we're subjecting to the terrors of being a reject. And he's handled it pretty damn well. He's even volunteered to come run something on the channel for us, a session. So we're going to subject him to that. So we'll figure out when that's going to be. Hope's last Hope's last day or Hadley's Hope. Which one? What is its official name?
It's Hope's last day.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this is the hazing section. If you can survive this, you'll be fine.
Yeah, well, he can. And he, like I said, he volunteered, so we'll take him on it. And I hadn't said much about it because I was trying to figure out when KC was going to be able to get in. He wants to play, and so we'll figure out what day that it'll probably be this day, Wednesday. We were just gonna. He's moving to
Virginia, I think, isn't it?
Virginia.
Virginia.
Well, he's moving now. The family's still staying in Vegas. But he's going to move and live out there and travel back and forth on the taxpayer's dime, I guess. You know.
Welcome to the military, boys.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. So, but yeah, he's going to do that. And then also with the cat is just going crazy. All right. Anyway, so we are here to continue on with the lovely scenario Destroyer of Worlds. Lovely Free League Publishing Alien RPG. Not to be confused with any other Alien game. So, okay, this is the Alien game, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Let's do our introductions. We'll say hi to everybody. Quick recap of what's been going on and pick up the action because as they got their Act 3 personal agendas, they pretty much got an indication some shit's about to hit the fan. Mason, tell us who the hell you are and what the hell's going on in your life, please.
Hi, I'm Jeff, also known as King Bashman here on the channel and across Twitch and all the social medias. Yeah, I'm playing Mason, and I have a strong affinity for the flamethrower and the grenade launcher, much to the DM's chagrin. So that is what it is.
I've got Hammer in the wrong spot. Oh,
yeah, I was going to mention that.
That is bad news.
I am not a robot.
No, you are not. Let me fix that real quick.
I'm not a dirty, disgusting toaster.
Anyway, tell us about yourself, Hammer.
Hi, I'm Hammer. I less static on the channels. That was a nice slow raise up. I liked that. That was pretty. I play Hammer, a dumbass who likes to shoot things and have fun. And I figure tonight is the last night. I would save the best background. It's Babylon 5 for those who don't understand. I see that look you giving Duff. It's Babylon 5. Anyways, that's it.
I didn't give no look. I didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you're mean. Majewski.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I play Majewski. I don't think any of us have ever really fully got that correct, but I go by Mortis. I go by Mortis G on social media. I have a channel, Mortis G's RPGs. We're trying to grow. We're over 40 subscribers now, so we're kind of excited about that. Working on our logo and things like that, and looking forward to running some more games with these guys and playing a few.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's right. So we indoctrinate them in fairly quickly. Once it's like Hotel California. Once you enter, you can't leave. So yeah, folks, and I'm Duff563, operator here on the Prater Rejects channel, and yeah, actual just typical mayhem and troublemaker and lurker and whatever else I can do to make things boring. You know, just
Hey,
uneventful. You know.
hey Duff, I've always wondered, what did you do with the other 562 Duffs?
Yeah, that's right. Well, you got to get up in life somehow, and you just got to step on them. You just got to tread on them. So,
They were all the failed experiments. Five
yes, they
six three
were
was the one that worked.
the one that stuck, the one that stuck. So, I
No,
it's
they screw the bottom of the barrel at that point.
oh yeah, it's true. That's true. All right, let's get to the game because there's some actions happening. We last left off. The group had entered, found out about a compound of rich and famous compound. Lives of the rich and famous, where some of the OPPs, me's, were hanging out. Had apparently had one of the Marines, and they bombarded, basically just blasted through with the APC into the compound, blowing stuff up, taking out the roof, I believe the radar dish that was on the roof, and entered the compound only to find out that, oh shit, really it had hit the fan, and that the Marine had uh, turned. They I can't remember. Did
Turned,
y'all?
yeah.
It turned. It's killed several of them, but I can't remember. Yeah, I think y'all. I can't remember what y'all did with it. It did. Or did it? It
It
didn't
went out a
escape.
window.
Went out a window. That's right. Um,
Yep.
It didn't go out
And
the window, did it? I thought y'all blew it up. I thought y'all got it in.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
somebody tackled it to the ground, and then I unloaded my clip into its
Yeah,
head.
that's right. Chaplin did. I thought
Yeah.
y'all got it. That's right. But no, there was an open window. Someone had been there. Y'all hadn't found some of the OPP. There was some resistance there, but who was holding him and all that? There was somebody had left. But knowing that the all-out war had broken and the planet and the colony was being bombarded, fighting was taking place because the PPPs were basically had into the city area, and there was Marines were being ambushed, and the shit was gone south, and y'all were trying to make your way back to Fort Nebraska, and gotten about halfway there when you turned off a road, basically because lots of the interstate areas were blown up, so there wasn't a straight path to get to Nebraska. And we left off in that when y'all turned a corner on one of the side roads and all that, you saw some UPP soldiers had lined up some civilians against a wall and looked like they were about to perform a execution style maneuver, and that is we stopped there when y'all turned the corner in the APC. So that's where we pick up the action. Yeah.
Well, I have had
Yeah.
time to maybe
Yeah. That's
give
fine. You
them.
can. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Well,
saw that.
also I wanted to do a medical aid or get somebody to give me some medical aid. Also, I did
Because
take
you're
an
beat
injury.
up. You've got a broken arm. Is it or leg? Which one is you're beat? You were hurt, right?
Just
Now, I think Dante
no,
had
I
the
didn't.
broken
Yeah, I
arm.
didn't take
Oh,
a
it's
crit.
okay. It's Dante then. Yeah, Dante is the one that's in trouble on the floor. Okay. All right. Okay. So y'all may So you may take off a point of stress by the downturn, the downtime, in the APC as y'all were moving along, but then Chaplin puts on the brakes, quickly to spotlights on the APC and looking at, and y'all see this macabre figure, scene in front of you.
So, question, Duff.
Yeah.
From where we turn the corner and where the APC is facing, you say that there's a bunch of UPP soldiers that have like a line of civilians like lined up in a
Well,
firing
the
squad type formation.
APC. Oh, I wouldn't say the APC. I would say the APC is coming around a corner and then one in a lot to one side of the street. You know, it didn't matter either side. Is that there was a low line building there, and there are some UPPs. Yeah, got about 7 civilians lined up again on a wall.
How many soldiers?
3.
And are they like in a straight line with the front of the APC?
Well, no, but Jeff, the APC's on a street, and
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
one side of the, now, you know, he turned the corner and stopped. Now he didn't line up. I mean, if you're trying to, because Chaplain, I'm not.
Yeah, because I'm asking, are they like this?
They are off to the side. They are
parallel?
no, they're off to the side of the APC on one side of the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Say they're they're saying a small lot next to a building.
okay. So but they are able to kind of like be sighted in on to start firing at it.
Oh, you could, yeah, you sight in on them and the civilians all at the same time.
I'm not too worried about the civilians. I'm more worried about the soldiers.
Civilians are expendable.
This is true.
Apparently, they all are expendable.
Cool. So I can start firing the Gatling gun at the soldiers then.
Yeah, but they're in front of the civilians. So are you going to take them all out? Because I mean, that's going to be, that's not pinprick. That's not, you know, concise. You know,
Duff, he didn't ask how big the
shooting.
room was. He said he cast fireball.
I know that's basically what I'm saying. He's basically casting fireball at the group. Is what he's doing. Just going to mow them all down.
We've got orders to get back. Yeah, you know that's a good.
You've got
point.
orders to get back to Fort Nebraska.
Yeah.
So, but y'all have been
good
indiscriminate. Point. So it's up to y'all. They don't.
Good
They
point.
they
I'll
they
just
they
shoot
stop.
my pulse rifle at them.
Well, you're in the APC.
I'll get out of the APC. You said it stopped.
Yeah, he has stopped.
Yeah.
So so you step out. Now they're looking, and a couple of them are staring at y'all. They're not firing. They just kind of, they don't look concerned. Now, if you really want to shoot him here, yeah, Jeff he just wants to get right after it. All right, hold on. I'm gonna.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? Talk?
I don't know.
I bet you this thing's got a PA system, doesn't it?
We can say it does.
Go for it, Juice.
You want to yell at them to drop their weapons? You can do that.
Sure, go for it.
All right, I get on the PA. Drop your weapons now.
If they don't, we shoot them.
They kind of look at each other. They turn back to all except one of them. The other two basically point their rifles right at the civilians.
Ugh.
All right, fuck it. I open fire.
Yeah,
They had their chance.
yeah.
Well, I guess we have to roll initiative then. So much.
Do you want to roll initiative before shooting,
Hold
or
on. Well, yeah, you gotta. Well, you can do your shot. One of you can get shot off, but yeah, but they're gonna, you know, because basically, if you're shooting them, they're gonna blow away the civilians.
oh god damn?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta do.
Man, we rolled horrible, guys.
Yeah, the civilians just died.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Then I don't have to get out.
Or
I can
they
use the big
didn't.
gun.
There you go.
Oh man.
Dante can't do anything. She's moaning in the. So I'm.
Oh,
Just gonna-
that's Chaplain. Oh,
She's fucking useless.
all right. So I give them initiative of 4. Okay. Well, Dante is. So what happens with with Dante is that you begin to see Dante had a little nosebleed that was happening and had been trying to wipe it off and all that. Well, now Dante not only is having more of a nosebleed, but there's a little bit coming out of her ears too now, and she is kind of balled up uh, on the floor, cl- clutching her chest area and going, I just the pain. I can't. I don't know what's going on. The medicine, something's just wrong.
Walk it off.
Like, oh, I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna get sick.
Have a Pepto.
That's me right there.
Yeah. And so Dante basically heaves up a bunch of blood and bile and all that in the middle of the APC.
You're cleaning that when we get back to base.
Get her some Pepto Bismol.
Yeah. Yeah. Chaplain's gonna rush over there, and Iona and what's his name, Silva, you know, yells out again, to drop your weapons and all that, and they just kind of look, and one of them mows down them civilians. And they start to run.
Well, now you can use the Gatling gun without fear.
Well, Mason
Hey, good
said,
point.
yeah, that's true. There was no talking with this group,
actually-
apparently. Majewski, up to
Hey,
you.
we tried.
Hey, I tried to talk to him. I tried. I did not fire guns at them.
I haven't fired yet. It hasn't been my turn in initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, Majewski.
They mowed down the civilians, and we haven't even fired at them yet, huh?
That's right. Yep. They mowed them down.
Disgusting.
Well, I guess I'm going to try to run them over. Unless you
Well, Chaplain was driving, right?
oh,
Or did
okay.
you-
I thought
yeah.
Chaplain went back to take care of
Well,
Dante.
Chaplain stopped. Well, I originally had him driving, and he has stopped because he went over to Dante. Dante's getting sick. So, I mean, if you want to get back behind the wheel and try to run into one of them as they're hiding behind, the car, there's going to be vehicles. It's a parking lot, but it's low lying building and all that. So
I'm going to jump on the phased plasma cannon.
I'm already on it.
Oh, are you? Okay,
Oh,
well, then
yeah.
you guys light them up.
well,
I'll
Mason.
just get ready to.
Well, Mason moved herself outside. She was heading out the back of the bay. She was going to mow some shit down. So
Okay, well then I'll get on the 20 millimeter Gatling gun.
okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay, fire away. As you click the button, I mean it's almost at the same time. There is a huge. All I can say is like a flash. Just resonates over your head. Basically, almost the whole. It looks like it's the whole city. It's that flash right before a nuclear bomb goes off, and you pull the trigger, and it clicks, click. The APC powers down. All the console in the APC, I mean, everything just goes offline completely. All of you are sitting and understanding the light. It's, remember this is also snowing. It's a bad storm. But you're all looking and trying to understand what's happening. And you just kind of notice a line kind of begins to form over your head as from light to darkness. Like, when you see something passing, and you're going from day to night, and something is basically blocking out the light of the sun or whatever source of star is giving off light to the planet. Because you've noticed when you look out the window, there are no street lights. There are no anything flashing, nothing at all. You'll all recognize that some type of massive EMP burst just went off. But from your viewpoint, what you don't understand is why all of a sudden everything's going dark in front of you. What do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of this fistful of dice that I have.
Yep, unfortunately. You Click.
Click. Ugh. All
Mason,
right,
well, yeah. So Majewski, you're looking because you were looking at some type of little, some type of aiming reticle or something like that, out the front of the console. So you really can't see up above what you're doing. Mason sure in hell can. Mason, you're going to basically see after you shit in your pants.
Thankfully, I'm wearing my brown pants.
You got your brown pants on.
Yep.
There is a spaceship that's basically bigger than the night sky. The sky above your head has pulled into orbit above the planet and is blocking out pretty much all the light coming from the star system. I don't know what's, I'm sure there was something that was said, but basically there is some type of ship up there that dwarfs anything that y'all have ever seen in your life.
I like how you said it. I like how you said it pulled into orbit, like it was going into a McDonald's drive-through.
It was. It pulls into orbit. It's pulling into orbit. You see UPP freighters and frigates, and maybe it was one colonial marine, maybe it's left and all that. They basically are just they're basically being pulled into the gravity and being pulled toward into the planet. They have no power whatsoever. Have lost total control. And are just basically coming down wherever they may land.
Uh-oh. As long as it's not on us.
Doesn't seem to be.
Good.
Mason sees it, yeah, and Silva's trying to punch and hit buttons on the APC. What the, trying to go on is trying to see if this truly was it, and all he can do is say, "F it, fall out." This machine is dead. And Mason, you're looking at this, and like I said, the hair on the back of your neck is standing up. You begin to see as y'all are piling out, and y'all step out and look and see this massive entity of a ship that you don't recognize. It ain't UPP, that's for certain. Blue lightning starts to arc over the ship, down from the ship, crisscrossing across the buildings that you see, grabbing the wiring and any types of structure. Things start popping and all that. And then there's a and it's just a rapid fire, just and you see these black blobs just screaming out of this ship, starting to land everywhere, just blasting through, going through buildings, splashing down. Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah,
Right?
wrong franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it's like rain, but the blobs are, size of
Are any of them hitting close to us?
everywhere. You got, luckily for y'all, you can step in, they're hitting and, within 100 yards of you. Just
So when you say black drops, like, do you mean like humanoid size or just like raindrops?
you basically, a succession of airbursts explode overhead, turning the skies pitch black as something like rain begins to fall.
Okay.
It looks like as a couple more of them land closer to you, it looks like it's a churning mass of black tar.
Gross.
And it erupts, and you begin to smell it, and it burns your throats and your eyes. The UPP soldiers, they start convulsing. One of them's kind of having tears. He could see him. We'll say one kind of landed. They're sitting there. One kind of lands back behind them, and some of it hits him, and you see this, it hits him and then it kind of grows a little bit and it moves around on his face. And then he starts trying to retch and he's like, he starts screaming as he begins to try to peel the skin off his face.
Captain, we need to leave. Let's get out. How do we get off the planet? There's got to be a way off the planet. This does not look good.
Silva says our last orders, not knowing we're the fifth, and I really don't give a shit, is we're gonna be on foot and we're huffing it to Nebraska. And Chaplin comes out and seeing this and looks back and goes, Dante ain't going anywhere. And he basically, well, it's her, and he's, what you don't know about Chaplin, so there's a little backstory. So it didn't really play out much, but Chaplin will reveal that he kind of knows something about what's going on. There's another synth that's in leagues with the major or Colonel Myers. Yeah. Colonel Myers is running legal experiments in the bottom of Fort Nebraska and xenomorph experiments. Has been infecting some of the sick there at Fort Nebraska, and Dante, basically a host, has been infected. And that is also why we were hunting the Marines, but they were all infected, and were trying to escape to sell the xenomorph material to the UPP.
So the UPC is completely disabled at this point.
Oh yeah, an EMP is taking out everything.
I'm gonna walk over to the UPC then if Dante's still inside.
Yes, Dante's in there.
I'm gonna throw a grenade.
Chaplin sees you doing that and just basically dives as you chunk a grenade in there, and
he throws the grenade in, and I just shut the door and kind of brace on the other side.
Oh well, Dante, it was nice knowing you. What's up?
See what happens when you miss a session?
Yeah, exactly.
It's brutal.
Sorry, Skeeter, you're dead. Yeah, Skeeter didn't get to enjoy that, unfortunately. Finding out what's up, Mary, Kirsten. They're raiding us. We're playing a little bit.
No.
I know. We only had a couple. We're missing 2 players, but you know what? We're just gonna sojourn through. But anyway, so yeah, they throw in a grenade and blow up Dante, and Dante's no more. Yes, it's just you. So okay, yes. You, as you're doing that, you begin to start hearing more screams of agony, of roaring, of god awful blood curdle, roars, guttural shrieks everywhere.
Marines, we need to get under cover now.
And yeah, and we're gonna say you've got a couple of clicks. We're gonna say I'm gonna give you a little bit closer, but we're gonna put y'all northwest of Fort Nebraska.
Chaplain, do you know where there's a ship to get off the planet?
Well, Silva chimes in, if there was a ship, it ain't working now. Our only god awful hope is that we can somehow get the elevator to work. Maybe we can get something up off the planet. The space elevator.
We don't know how far this EMP reached, so maybe there are ships. Let's go.
Yeah, you look up and you can see that there's no ships up there, but it is definitely possible that they've got power. Maybe a light or two.
Be able to go up the elevator though. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start hoofing it.
Yes.
It's,
y'all
it's
start-
double time.
Yeah, so basically, you've got the extra Marine, Silva and Iona, and you begin to, yes, y'all making your way through, guarding each other because you begin to see other individuals. There's only a few caught in this bombardment. Some of them are dead, others, crouched over them, eating them. Some look deformed. You run by one, and you see the man's just screaming as there's bubbles coming out of his face and his body, and you see his arms cracking as they start to form differently. And
As we run by, I'm gonna have my service pistol in my hand. I'm just gonna double tap them as we go by them, put them out of their misery.
you see some of them take it and they just you blast them with the tap, and you take the ground, and then you see their arms begin to move again as they.
Oh, that ain't
yeah.
creepy.
Yeah. But you're doing some, yeah. And there's just
help.
yeah. You see spider black veins, crisscrossing across their exposed skin.
Nightmare.
Others, right? You see more skulls pulsing and deforming, and yeah, you just see it's a mess of shit going down.
This is definitely a Drake "We Are Leaving" moment here.
As we are en route, I am dispersing the lead cure with absolutely all ill intent. I'm like, this isn't my first rodeo. I'll be damned
Yeah.
if I go through this bullshit again.
Yeah,
and
you
just
can
start fucking firing.
You're coming through another one, and you see something that's kind of body looks kind of human, but the arms and the longs are really kind of long, and there's like a beluga head forming, above him, and he just kind of looks still. It was a male human. He's got this arm. He's just kind of gnawing on it. He's sitting up against a wall, and just kind of looks at you as you're running by him. And but it's his own arm, not somebody else's. He's eating
Rock
his own
on.
Okay. And
Yeah, so I'm not gonna sleep tonight. That's cool.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh
You
man.
continue running
As
on.
long as he doesn't start waving with it towards us, like, hi.
No, he just eats it on it. You're mowing on, and then you come around a corner, and you see probably looks like 20 or 30 people spread out in another lot. Like some of them were looking straight up, like they'd come out to see what was happening, and I'll say there's about 20, 25, and they're all in different poses and all that, and they're just standing there, not moving. And then
I don't think we need to take the time to investigate that. I think we're gonna keep moving, aren't we?
Yeah, as we're moving, do they appear to be like a stony gray color? Or?
Yeah. Well, they actually, as you move them, you buy them. None of them move. They're all completely petrified, in place.
That's weird. Too bad we can't look any longer. Let's go.
Oh well, ain't that some shit? Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're
This
gonna
is-
move. We're gonna move it along, and yes, and ready to. Okay, and
Oh well, that sucks. Anyway.
yeah, and yeah, your last
That's
bit
not
right
us.
before you, as you come up to the fort. Now, we're going to send you a little map here. A little bit
Ooh, a little
different.
map.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing some maps because we're
Just a
coming
little
off.
one.
Coming off the street, we think we say goodbye to the city, and now we're gonna stick inside the fort.
Goodbye, city.
Bye, sweetie. Hello, sword.
And as you can see, there's Sallyport Way, and there's a gate to the south, and y'all, that's the way in. But you're stopped because not 10 meters from the gate, on either side of it, there is a battle taking place of what looks to be some of you can tell they were Marines, but they're quite deformed and have funky looking arms and legs and the way they move. They're in close combat with what definitely looks like 3 more soldier types, more UPP looks like, or they were maybe locals that had gone over to the other side. They look more like the alien type themselves, like more true xenomorph, and they're locked in a battle, fighting each other in the front of the gate.
So none of these are our people.
Not alive anymore.
Yeah,
They were.
I'm gonna just put a grenade from my M41A, boy.
Light them up, boys.
Clear the road.
Pave the road. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, we're not going to worry
Yep,
about it. Yeah,
both.
so,
Yep,
yeah,
we're paving.
yeah, you're paving.
We're paving.
This is what we call recon by fire.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I just giving you. We normally might roll that out. They might turn on you, but no, that's all right. We won't do that. All right.
Steph, I sent you a message on Discord.
Oh God, help me. All of them, yes. Everything's anything.
Okay.
Everything you've seen so far is definitely alien of nature, and a lot of them, almost all of them, are turning black, same color of the goo that's been hitting the ground, or you see it coursing through their skin, in spider vein type forms and oozing out of them and all that, all sorts of stuff, and you're seeing a wide range of effects, and symptoms of what's happening. No, not symptoms, but side effects. So
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Just gonna go out on a limb here and say that they are not gonna pass their physical.
yeah. Let's see.
But they'll pass the endurance part.
And
So how many of them are there?
There were 7 of them fighting at the gate, but
A couple of grenades saw to that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And y'all can make your way into the grounds area at the guardhouse. And there are going to be dead Marine bodies there, ripped apart. Some have basically bullet holes in them. Most of them, the rest of them, are what's left or what are alive, are ripped apart. And there's been a battle here too. So if you remember, there was an explosion that happened at the fort before. And you'll see some UP. You begin to also see a few UPP and sympathizer bodies on the ground. And that's going to be at the guardhouse level. I'm not too worried about tokens right at the moment. Just kind of giving you kind of know what you're looking at. And that answer is 1 second.
Do we see anything living or moving?
Not at the moment. That's the north. All right, so that's the north bastion that you're in. Well, no, you're going toward that level. So you have to go down. So you have now. Remember, there are two upper levels. So there's level 1, the ground level where you're at, and then there's a second level that is where some of the offices are. You were on the eastern side, the war room, basically where ops was at. Then you know that you have to go this up. The sub-level 1 here, actually, well, you're not going to know. Sub-level 1, let me mask it so you don't know what's going on. But y'all have seen that to some degree, and I'm going to show it to you. Well, if you want to go there. So sub-level 1, you got to go down to the drop ships would be there coming in. Fuel storage is there. More equipment rooms, tanks are stored there. And the drop off for the space elevator, the shafts there and the main car would be housed under at that spot that you would
I'm
have
heading
to
right for
get
it.
to. Yeah, well, that's sub level 1. And from there, sub level 2, the space elevator can go down to. That is where weapons are stored. Not only small rounds and all that, but anything nuclear, missile based, carrier based, and there are heavy blast doors, a tunnel that goes to it. And then there's a power wall that actually there's a connecting part. It is a maintenance area that connects to the reactor on sublevel 2, which is what basically nuclear reactor, which is the power for the base.
You had Mason at nuclear weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think we need to set this up where this place doesn't exist anymore, and then get on that elevator and leave before we wipe it off the face of the earth or planet.
So, all right. So you move through there, and you're gonna quickly. You can pull up. I'll send you the map just so y'all have it, which is sub level 1 and 2. You now know that there is a sub level 3. You just don't know what it is and what's there. It's not been on any maps. So, and that is where Chaplin will tell you that he understands that this other
Secret
synth,
lab is.
the secret lab and a synth that works with Colonel, basically had infiltrated his mind, and he was watching y'all, and it is due to the Colonel. While this is happening, the Colonel didn't want any of this getting out. The Colonel was one that shut down all traffic coming in and out of the base, sent the Marines off so that they would hopefully, and was going to basically cut this, erase this place, hide the sub level somehow to keep anybody away from what he was doing. Yep. On his own.
And pretty much the civilians are off the planet, right?
Oh no. There's a whole you're seeing tons of them. Remember, there's probably a couple of thousand that were left. A lot of them were at the spaceport. Which I don't know if I can't remember if y'all did go visit that, but it's a spaceport. Y'all had got some of it was at the bar. There was a captain that you messed with because she couldn't, or he could. Yeah, it was a she couldn't get off. Pissed off at the Marines because couldn't get off because all flights outbound were down. We're not allowed to go anywhere. And a lot of understood that a lot of the people were there because they wanted to get off this planet. There were plenty that didn't. The diehards and all that, and you've seen a lot of them now in different states of change and newfound growth that they have experienced. Yeah,
You say that like it's a positive thing.
it's a positive thing for them now. But as you continue making your way through the compound, you're seeing more soldiers dead, more soldiers turning, in the middle of turning, dead from turning, didn't quite make it. Yes. And we'll say that you made it. Which map did I send y'all? I have y'all on. We're back. Yeah, we're back on this map. The Fort Nebraska map. Moment. 1 second. The darker green one. Yeah. As y'all make your way through the grounds. Basically, there's a retractable canyon door. This big retractable door kind of it basically becomes like a ramp that goes down into sub level 1, which is how how the APC, when y'all got the APC, you came up this ramp from sublevel 1, where all the major main, units, the tanks, the APCs, and all that are stored.
Okay.
I believe that is where y'all are headed, is to going down. Okay.
Yeah, that's where
Yeah.
we got to go to get to the elevator, right?
Yes, yeah. So if you're coming back to this map, yes. All right. And what you're doing is you're coming down the ramp. Hold on, I'm making sure I understand this right. Where is the ramp? Because that's a tunnel. Gets to the loading dock. We're just gonna say you come into the main part of the middle area of that main junction. Right here. Put y'all kind of coming down into this big open area. And there's been a fire here, definitely a battle. Lots of ripped up bodies, more ripped up bodies than shot bodies. Just so you know.
The more you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Winning is the
Well,
other half.
Violence is the other half.
I don't suppose anything in here might have been shielded from the EMP. Like we might be able to hitch a ride with a dropship or something.
They don't look functional. Well, none of y'all are qualified to fly it.
That doesn't matter.
Chaplin's not.
Chaplin blue screened. Actually, wouldn't Chaplin have frozen up too with the EMP?
Chaplin's more of a Warrant Office field surgeon. He is a medic.
Yeah, but wouldn't he have broken down with the EMP?
Apparently not. Actually, he rebooted. What happened is he rebooted, and that freed up the essence for him to tell you that he had been under control. The part of the sub story that y'all we're not involved in is that he was been under control for a while, and he was supposed to get rid of all evidence and make things go hairy for y'all, so that there was basically slowly kill y'all off one by one on your own mistakes by him sabotaging what y'all were doing. But this was the other entity that was overtaking him, called Jael, and he believes that Jael and Myers are on the 3rd level. At least Jael was, because Jael is basically trying to reconnect to him, but now he knows how to fight it because he is back in control of his own processing.
Is Jael from Krypton?
No.
Is it are the nukes down on level 3 also?
The nukes are on level 2. Sub-level 2.
I'm thinking we just set them bad boys on a timer and leave.
Where are we going to leave to?
On the elevator. Head up. Sounds like this doesn't need to be in operation. This is in violation of all kinds of stuff.
That's an understatement. I will say this. If everything Chap has told us is true, and based off the things I've seen, you all are going to see some really hairy, fucked up shit. And in that regard, any person or being that you come across as we're trying to make our way out of here that appears to be infected, you lay waste to them without any hesitation, because if you don't, I will.
Well, I am going to let you know, as y'all are making your way toward the tunnel area to get to the elevator or tunnel system to go downstairs, you are going to see coming basically out of crawl space in front of y'all. I'm going to put y'all I'm putting y'all on the map here for the moment, just so you know. And Mason and Hammer. Got Chaplin standing behind y'all right now, but we have a couple other ones. You're going to see basically what looked like just a pile of mess and all that. Arms start moving, and they start standing up, and you basically see blocking your way two xenomorph individuals rising up to attack you. So, guess what? Grunt.
Initiative.
Initiative. Initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Ah,
Also, as y'all are standing there, the three of y'all, I'm not worried about me. Y'all can make me quick observation rolls, just straight up observation. I'm not worried about the stress and all that. And it just needs, I'm sure y'all going to get some sixes. I'm just trying to get y'all to waste them. Yeah, baby.
I don't know where observation is.
Observation roll at the front,
Oh, there it is. I couldn't find it.
right in front
Back
of you.
off.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. Hammer's not very good. Okay. But it's just the best rolls. Part of that stairwell, and things going down has the walls are bumpy and they don't look slick like concrete walls or metal walls and all that. They've got stuff dripping off of them and they kind of look jaggedy, kind of like rock. A rock
Someone
wall.
needs to see a dermatologist.
Yeah.
Huh,
Hey.
strange. You see that, Juice? Anyway, we got to deal with these fuckers first.
Oh, Chaplin. Does Chaplin have any gear? Chaplin has a cutting torch and a tracker. Okay, well, I should have turned his tracker on maybe. So Chaplin will turn around and start rushing back. We'll take a turn out to go find a pulse rifle because you're going to see them laying around everywhere. And so we'll give Chaplin, come here, Chaplin, give you a roll.
Do you think it's a waste of time to have him check one of the drop ships to see if it'll turn on?
I'm going to let you know that it won't turn on. You would think that
Okay.
that would be too easy for you now, Majewski, for that. You know better. Now this is an alien movie, okay? So
This is a movie?
yes,
It's a
okay.
cinematic. Yeah, of course the ships don't power on.
They're not powering up. You know better.
What if we flip the switch a few times on and off, and reset the breaker?
You're going to wish that they could. Okay.
Just a little percussive maintenance.
Oh, y'all are. Oh, no, that's bad. We got a 2 here. Oh, no, as it rushes to Mason.
I'm fucked. I've rolled a 10. So Mason's, I might have a short night, guys.
Oh, no. Mason, would you like to roll me a D6
No, not really, but
to see what attack it hits with?
probably an instant death one.
It basically okay. Victim must make a roll. Number 6 is roll the number of rounds that can stay up, and then they fall. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, this xenomorph rushes towards you, and its tail comes flying right past it, past to hit you.
Now, is this like a straight up standard xenomorph?
Very close to it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and its tail just slams into you. Xenomorph pulls. Okay, so and it comes in and it hits you, Mason, but you basically were expecting to get just shot backwards with all that damage, but you only take a point of damage. Okay, so give yourself a point of damage. Okay.
Yeah,
Does he have armor?
Do I get?
Oh yeah,
armor?
yeah. You've got your armor. My bad. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Someone's pregnant.
Well, it catches him in the shoulder. Let's say right at the upper shoulder area and all that, because he takes one of the points, but there was a 3 there, so it hits, but it hits you, and it sticks for a moment, holding its spot, and then it slowly retracts out the tail, and your blood, but you see kind of like white goo kind of dripping out of the spike that just hit
And
You're
you.
pregnant.
Didn't even buy you dinner first.
Yep.
And you can feel this burning sensation, and as it begins to grow, in the wound area, and you only get the 1 point of damage. You're quite certain that you must make a stamina roll. Okay. I need a stamina roll. Yes, because you begin to feel hazy and you begin to feel flush. That encounter was so Oh.
I'm gonna push
Whoa.
that.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
It's the stress is fine.
He's good though. He's
Yeah,
good.
you're
good.
trying. It's basically I just needed a stamina roll. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you felt it kind of pulled its punches, but yeah, it left you with something oosey juicy inside. Is it and it basically
remove it.
It basically just taps. Well, it's fluid. So, all
I'm
right,
not sucking it out.
Majewski.
All right. Well, I'm going to shoot the one that hasn't moved yet.
Okay.
How do I select that? Again, I can't remember.
You
Control
can control click, control the control count, and click once on it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Woo!
Ooh, looky there.
Looky there, cowboy.
Is it close enough where I didn't say I was going to go full auto. Never mind. That's going all damage, and it should be armor piercing.
Okay, so negate armor. Negate the armor roll is what you're telling me.
Well,
Mr.
no, it
Smart.
cuts his armor in half. So if he's
Okay,
got 10,
so
he's at a 5.
He's got so it's 4 then. Okay, so here.
Okay.
So only negates
Yep.
one of them. So
Yep. The base damage on that is
2,
so
3,
2,
4.
3, 4 points of damage.
Yeah, 4 points of damage for xenomorph number 1, drone number 1. Okay, still standing though. He's finishing raising up. Yep. But you did some, you
I was
did some,
hoping I'd take him out.
You rattled him. Yep. Well,
now I can move, right?
Yes, you can. Yeah, roughly in this area, anywhere, and you roughly.
Who's the guy I don't like?
And I need to pull up Silva now because you have Silva, Iona. Actually, I'm gonna Silva, Iona, and the other Marine. Jeff, make me another, make me a D10 roll in the tower until we get one. Anything for
Where's the tower on here?
There's
no,
no
not in the chat. It just put it in the chat. Sorry. Okay, no, keep rolling until we don't have a number.
I got it. All right, you got it. Cool.
No, keep going. We got a 3. We got a 5. Okay, on 7, they'll all go. Okay. Oh boy. Well, Majewski, you pissed it off. You knew that. Would you like to roll me a D6?
No.
Would you please,
No.
though?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Oh no. The xenomorph rushes at you, but catches because of the blood and the damage you've done to it, and the acid that is spilling out of it as you see it moving across. Maybe there was a little slick oil, maybe from one of the APCs, maybe losing a little oil, and it kind of hits it a little bit as it was going to do a full-on attack, and it's trying to keep itself upright, and it slams into you, and it knocks you to the ground, dropping all your handheld items as you basically get laid out on the ground, and it just kind of stands over you as it as it's righting itself up, and its mouth opens up. And you can have a point of stress there, Majewski. Make me a panic roll, please.
So did
He just
make an
knocked you
attack roll
down.
on me?
You know that
Okay.
what he was going to. It's called playing with the prey, and I just kind of took
Gotcha.
it apart. Yeah. So he basically his
Yeah,
point was to
playing with
knock
the
you
prey.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's playing with you, but you do get a point of stress and you get a panic roll. Okay, so
No
okay.
worries.
Yeah, well, but you did drop your gun. It's on the ground. Kind of knocked it out of your hand. Alrighty, hammer. Gonna hammer time, right? I would assume.
I am going to.
Oh, that's hammer. You're here. I'm sorry. Hammer.
Yeah, I can do my own thing.
You
Thank
can
you
do
very
your own
much.
thing. Yes, you may.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna pull out my combat knife
What?
and I'm gonna stab this thing in the neck.
Your combat knife only has 2 points of damage.
I know.
You have a pulse. You have a freaking smart gun, hammer.
I also have an agenda.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Damn.
He just showed that he did as much damage with his knife as I did with my pulse rifle.
I did. He gets after it, but now that is does not negate the armor piercing. Unfortunately. So that was, who are you targeting?
The one that attacked Mason. 2.
That's 2. Okay, so
Yeah.
2 is the first one. The first one that okay.
He's dealing with 4 points of damage there.
If it can survive the armor, because it's got a lot of armor. So
That's 3
2
points.
Well, it says base damage 2. So 3.
Yeah, but he's got 2 extra successes, which
So
as stunts
4.
he can do a couple things. Yeah, he could put it.
I'm
That's
gonna put
right.
an extra damage in.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So basically, it does take 3 points of damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still standing. Now this is supposed to, when you do something like that, it's supposed to spray acid
Yeah.
all over, but I can't. Yeah, that we'll just, there's going to be enough trouble going as it is right now. We'll worry about acid. There is, I can't remember where it's at, but yeah, you're supposed to now just get sprayed with a bunch of acid there. Hammer.
Acid
Okay.
splash is on page 302.
Thank you. Well, yeah, hold on, and hold on. He wants me to give you some acid splash. Isn't that
That's fine.
nice? Isn't that nice? Hold on. Reference manual.
I don't see it there.
I can't see alien species, the xenomorphs. Where it does signatures.
Yeah, I don't see that anywhere.
I know it's there somewhere to deal with it, but I can't remember right off the top of my head. And it's hard to find in the
It is. They don't lay that out very good.
yeah. I agree. So we know that it is a possibility, but we'll kill him another way. We don't want to take it out the easy way like that. I want it to be, very painful, very rip it apart by their steely little hands. Okay. So that puts us. Hold on, Chaplin. So Chaplin's reaching for a gun. Chaplin backed up to get your gun, but we have Silva, and let me pull up here. Where are the pre-gens? There they are. I want Iona. Silva, and we'll put Dante back on the. We got Dante here because we're using Dante for the extra marine that's here. Okay, so Iona has got a smart gun also, and she's gonna lay out. We're gonna say Iona was off to the left of Mason, so she'll lay into drone number 2 also. So, okay, so it's base damage of 3. And is a smart gun, is it armor piercing too? Yes, it is. Okay, so that creature has a 4 base die of armor and takes 1 point of damage on drone number 2 from that. All right. Silva has pulse rifle. We'll lay into the one right in front of Majewski. Ooh. And that's armor piercing, so takes 2 points of damage. That one is almost down. Last but not least, we'll use Dante's pulse rifle because Dante's got a pulse rifle. Yes. Dante will shoot the other one next to Majewski also. Well, it should. Oh, holy shell. Been that much, but that's okay. 2 points of damage. Takes one of the damages away. Oh, wow. The xenomorph right in front of you, Majewski, drops. It's just gets blown backwards and is scattered all over the ground. Blech.
Bleh.
Chaplin is off for a moment. Mason,
Ow, fuck.
if you say so.
Yeah, I shoot drone number 2
Yep.
with my grenade launcher. No,
Now, I know that I know they're supposed to have double initiative, but I'm not worried about it. So there's we still got plenty of time in this game. Trust me. Uh-oh. Keeping it together. 2 points of damage.
Actually, hold on. I made a panic roll. So for the hell of it, I am gonna go into overkill.
Which means you just have to keep shooting that one. You can't do it.
Yeah, you don't run and hide when the going
Yeah.
gets tough. Instead of panicking, you turn your fear into aggression. You can trigger the overkill effect and make panic roll. Blah blah blah. Basically, I just keep attacking.
Yeah.
Until it's dead, or any enemies that appear are dead in this combat.
So you just attack again and again, or just on your initiative, you're just attacking the same creature over and over.
He's just not going to run away if it gets bad.
Yeah.
Hold on, because I believe overkill. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
I probably am. Let's see. Hold on. Overkill.
Down to me.
I don't remember either. Jeff, you have the book right there in front of you, right?
Overkill. Let's see. That's I need to look. Skills, talents. I mean, overkill. You don't run or hide when the going gets tough. Instead of panicking in the face of mortal danger, you can turn your fear into aggression and use it as a weapon against your enemies. You can trigger the overkill effect when you make a panic roll. See one.
Okay, page off of page 104 in the core book basically says you get an immediate action which must be used to attack your enemies only if you have them in sight.
Right, you do.
You must continue attacking in normal rounds from this point on, or until all your enemies in sight are broken.
Okay, so but it does say you get it. Basically, you get an extra attack. Is what I'm reading, right? Yeah. So okay, so you panic and you basically pop the xenomorph again.
Yeah, I start shooting again.
That's fine. Okay, together. So that's 3 points of damage.
Yep.
I got. So it basically you blast it. You see it hit, and it just backs up as as more of your pulse rifle bullets hit into it, and as Hammer is doing the Matrix maneuver as he's backing up as globs of acid just shoot by him, and don't seem to stick to him.
Unlike Teflon.
Stink don't stick. All right, you blow them both away.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
I
Chat,
get up and pick up my rifle.
come
Yep.
get this shit out of my arm.
Chaplin turns around and comes right back running with the rifle. What I miss? But now has a rifle.
Get it out, get it out, get it out.
All right, yeah. But the problem, yeah. Mason, yeah, you're standing there, and as you do that, and the hype and all that, and 1 second, 1 minute, Mason's there looking at all of y'all, and the next minute, Mason, your eyes roll in the back of your head, and you drop to the ground, passed out.
I'm gonna stab her in the temple.
Cool. I'm gonna go get
She
something
looks like
to snack on then.
Looks like she's passed out. She's like asleep.
And she's gonna be asleep forever.
Do you really
Good
try to
draw.
do that? Because Silva and Iona are going to try to stop you. They're going to.
They can try.
Because Silva says, "Can it?" Hold on. He says he yells at Chaplin to go over and look at Mason.
I'm still gonna stab her in the temple.
All right. I'll try to stop Hammer from doing that.
All righty. Okay, so that's that'll be strength on strength.
Oh,
Because I think,
that was pretty bad.
yeah, Hammer is my rival anyway.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right.
And Mason is mine.
And Dante was mine.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Dante. Yeah, yeah. Majewski, yeah, just roll me a strength check there, sir. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's a tie. Roll it again.
The Mexican standoff.
The Mexican standoff.
Shit. Ooh.
God damn it.
So basically, basically, you guys are scuffling with each other. Yeah, exactly, and all that.
No, just let me do this.
You're trying to pull that in. Chaplin will, while that's happened, will pull Mason's body backward some, and is trying to administer some, get some smelling salts in front of you and all that, because I believe that will work. Hold on, let me see, make sure. Falls unconscious. Prowess can be moved with a shot of adrenaline. Okay, so basically, yeah, so you're going to get a pop. So basically, you see a Pulp Fiction maneuver as Chaplin grabs a syringe out of a medical kit, and puts a syringe right in the middle of Mason's chest. And Mason all of a sudden comes shooting straight up. Yes. And you just wake
Chappie
up.
can stab her, but I can't. That's not fair.
We're trying to fill it with another hour and a half of gameplay here before you kill everybody, Hammer. So, okay, that's all. But yeah, so you see Mason. Yes, Mason wakes up. Yes, unsure. And Mason, you see the two of them fighting with each other as Hammer's trying to come at you with a knife.
Be like, Hammer, see, she's okay. She's okay.
Awake doesn't mean okay. I'm gonna look around the bay and say, "You see these fuckers?"
Well,
Silva tells you to
if she starts showing signs, then we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
I
So
get the feeling when she starts showing signs, it'll be too late.
Silva and Iona stand to either side of that, lowering their pulse rifles at you, Hammer. and he says, Silva says, shit cannon for right now. We're all going to die more than likely. We've got to figure out a way to get the hell off this rock. Put your efforts to that. And as you're doing that, you begin to hear the screams and something down below through the elevator shaft. You hear violent screams, and you also hear what sounds like a clicking noise, a skittering noise, hissing. That's not like a ventilation shaft hiss noise, but an overall hiss.
And is this the level with the nukes?
No, you've got to get to the elevator shaft, or you get the stairwell down to the second level.
I still say we need to set this place up to go. I don't know what's here, but it needs to all die. And the quickest way to do that is to set off a nuke.
And everybody looks to Hammer. So Hammer, you're leading the way. Take point.
Okay, the point I'm going to take is fuck you all. I'll head towards the elevator.
Oh,
It actually works.
Ooh, plutonium.
It is got some residual power. Now it moves like molasses in winter. Understanding that it does slowly drop down, or it can go up. But when you're moving up, it is not something you could have a birthday twice before you would get all the way up, to the top. But it does move.
Is there
But
some sort of like emergency stairwell we can just fucking take?
Yeah. No, there's stairwell going down. There's no doubt. Yes, going down to
I'm
the
just gonna
second
head to
level.
the stairwell then.
Yes.
yep. I'll post up right behind Hammer, and we're going.
Okay. And so it is actually the stairwell. You actually have to go back, and you come down this pit area, and you're going to see there's a stairwell behind y'all. Okay, and that will go down, and it puts you. If you look on the map, that I've sent you all, that you're all on, you are going to go down, and you would come out in this tunnel system back here.
Where is this at?
Okay, so I was here. Let me see the map again. So,
Sub-level 2.
Sub-level 2, which is south. If you just use your map and go south, you've got another sub-level area below you, where y'all are at on the map. And that square is where you would come out. And it's a tunnel system that runs straight along, and then comes to another loading dock area. And then around the corner are doors, some work areas that would lead to the reactor. And you see the munitions and all that are stored behind these doors and locked up and all that.
All right, let's hack into that door and get going.
Okay. Now, as you know that you're going to have to face, as you come out, you'll basically move down the tunnel. Let me show everybody what we're talking about. All right. So you're going to move down the tunnel, moving north, and you begin to see resin and goo sliding down. Some of it's still wet. Other parts of it is solidified, and it's sticky to the touch. Other parts are rock hard, but it's stuck to what would be, these concrete walls. And now you begin to move more into what looks like some type of tunnel. It is the tunnel, but it's like a underground tunnel.
Mason, have you seen anything like this before?
Like this kind of hidden tunnel area?
No, I mean this stuff that's on the walls.
That's a good question. Storyteller, have I seen this before?
I don't not you've run into, so y'all don't know his storyline and all that, or her storyline. You ran into the actual creatures and all that before, but you haven't seen this underground system and all that like this. No, I have not.
No, I've only encountered the actual creatures. I have never seen any of this kind of shit.
Okay.
All right, let me go back.
Fuck it, burn it.
True. Don't need images. Storyline. Give you more happening. Alrighty. Funneling up, bursting joy. Okay. Y'all make your way, continuing on. You hear more hissing, skittering about. You're seeing clothing items laying on the ground, dog tags, kind of everywhere. And you come into the loading dock area for sub level 2, and there's a cart sitting there. It looks like it was like a loading cart, and there's supplies and stuff kind of dumped over. And they're sitting next to it, kind of clutching side of his face. It first looks like it's a Marine, and then you can kind of see the graying hair of the individual, and you all turn, and basically he quickly turns, whipping around a pistol. It's Colonel Myers,
Oh boy.
and he's got
Oh,
several contusions and a
well.
scratch mark on his face. Yeah,
Oh boy.
and he just kind of looking at y'all, and this, it's kind of slumps down, and he goes, "Get me off of this moon now, soldiers."
Just as soon as we get something set up, sir. Chaplain, why don't you get that tracker working? See if we can figure out where stuff is to not go.
Chaplain, yeah. So Chaplain hits the dinger, and you got movement skittering about all over the place. Yeah, multiple sings, and Colonel Myers will tell you they're everywhere down here. But we've got a problem to get the elevator to truly. The elevator's only on residual power, what it's got left in it, and it will only get maybe a quarter of the way up on its residual power. We have to get to the maintenance room, the reactor area, to get the reactor rebooted. And that's going to be, he kind of points down that long, toward back that long shaft that y'all see that runs, south-southwest toward the maintenance area, and then what's called the reactor relay room, which means the reactor needs to be reset to spin back up to provide enough power to get the elevator to go all the way up to the dock up above. And he says, which of y'all want to head that way? Rest of us
Well, it
will.
sounds like
I
we got
don't know. It sounds like a great idea for you there, Colonel, considering this is all your fuck up to begin with.
He
I
goes,
didn't stutter.
I don't know what you're talking about. You'll shit can it. Two of y'all go down there to the reactor room and reboot
Yep.
it.
I'll head down there with anybody who wants to go with me. And we kind of got to get it done.
Oh
We're
no,
not going to get off
Colonel,
this rock.
I'm getting the feeling that you're no longer in charge right now.
I'm always in charge, Marine.
So pull your weight or fuck off.
You'll know your place in the Marine Corps, boy.
All right, I'll shoot him.
I don't try to stop him.
I didn't think you would, so.
Oh no! Hammer just shot the Colonel. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh,
Blam,
man.
blam, blam,
Good job of it too.
Oh no! Oh man!
The
Oh.
Colonel is on permanent ice. Colonel, because he basically, you saw his gun and it was out of bullets. He was still holding it in his hand. So Hammer, it was not scared of him, and Hammer just kind of unloads, and you just blast him as his body flies back toward the loading dock door, and you rip him apart, and when you do, you'll actually see some kind of creature kind of fall out of his belly area.
He was
Yeah.
a mess anyway.
I'm gonna turn to say, hey, he was awake. Does that mean he was okay?
You say
So
that
would-
to Juice?
Yeah.
He just flips you the bird.
Mhm.
I just kind of look down at the colonel as like I'm like looking for like any key cards or anything left on his body. He's going, oh no, I can't believe it. Oh, such a poor fate happened to the colonel. Oh no. Oh, god damn it all. Oh.
All right. So, but you've got a problem. So you know from his revelation that
We gotta react.
you've got to get to
Basically reboot the
reactor
reactor.
core. Yes,
Yeah, we
that's
gotta get to
right.
the reactor core.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's head there. Keep that tracker going. Anything gets close.
The react. So this is sub level 2. All righty. So okay. So who's going where? Silva and Iona will, and the Marine will hold the ground area. At the cargo bay area. You know, 3 of you.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm headed to the reactor. We gotta
Okay.
get that. If I'm gonna get off this planet, that's gotta be priority 1.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll go with Juice.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
follow.
and you're also you begin to see that there are radioactive monitors, radiation monitors everywhere. They're kind of blipping, blip, 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 blip.
Fantastic. As if things weren't bad enough.
There you go. Okay. And Silva and all them will start pulling because there's been the detonation is definitely when explosion, it's rocked the area. So there's parts of this area. There's resin everywhere where they're trying to break away from the door and try to pop that, but there's also, structural damage. And so they're going to work on, moving all this stuff out of the way. As you move into the tunnel system, you're going to start seeing heavy resin, and you're going to see the bodies of multiple Marines stuck in the walls, cooned over.
Oh,
Awesome sauce.
yay.
Yes.
I'll be like, Mason, have you seen this before?
And they're all, you definitely
Maybe.
look dead, and I don't know, I don't remember the backstory, but Mason knows what, did it say you ever saw a birth, or y'all just ran into xenomorphs on the mission? I think you just ran into xenomorphs on the
Good
mission.
question. I can find out real quick though.
Yeah, Mason's had a previous encounter with them, which y'all don't know about, and has got PTSD from it.
Let's see. The Euphora nightmares won't stop haunting you. Responding to reports of an unidentified outbreak on Euphora Station, your CBRN platoon found everyone aboard dead. Examining the bodies, you found that whatever had afflicted the space truckers had manifested as some kind of tumor. In each case, the growth had expanded until it exploded out of the impregnated person's chest, killing them instantly. The rest of the victims had inexplicably suffered severe cranial trauma.
We're gonna say you have seen it. We're gonna say you've seen some of this. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Mason stops dead in her tracks, looking at all this
Choice
down this
awards.
hallway.
Great. Mason, come on, we gotta go.
Yep. So y'all make.
I'm gonna
Yep.
grab the armor plate and shake her and say, we got to go. And I'm gonna use I'm gonna try to use command to get her basically route
Yep.
get
Use
her
it.
back in
Use it.
command here.
Mason's in. Yeah.
I was gonna say, how is that gonna work? Because technically Mason outranks you, but I'm curious.
I'm gonna push it.
Colonel,
That's fine.
so I don't
Yep.
matters.
That's fine. Now you can. I'm not worried about the stress. Don't worry about it.
I dropped the
Drop
my rifle, pick it
You
up.
drop your rifle, drop. You're shaking her so hard. Now, Mason, you can fight it if you want to. or you can, yeah, just say. I'm just saying, you don't if you don't want to be bossed around. So yeah,
Like, no, by all means, I want to stand here staring at a daze so an alien
No.
can come remove my head from my
I
body.
don't know, So yeah, okay. So y'all continue making your way down as you snap Masons out of it, and you get to the maintenance pit area, and it is wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder, covered with bodies. Their bodies, and not only Marines, but you actually see some UPP soldiers, and a few civilians, and there are a good dozen to 20 of them that have basically exploded chests. What's left of them have exploded out. Um, and there is a hole dead center in the middle of the room in the ceiling. And y'all are sitting there staring at all this, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this black form just comes down, straight down the hole, and hits the ground. And then you hear a moan. And it is a civilian that is got major gash marks in it. And right after that, right behind it, a drone drops into the floor, standing right on top of the victim. Yes. Initiative rolls.
Right. Shit.
Come on.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm just considering, I've got the drone there just on the map, but y'all are all in the maintenance room and all that, as y'all see that. Chaplain, we got Chaplain. Chaplain's got a rifle. Chaplain wants in on this action. Okay. Oh, y'all are just not doing well at all.
No, we're not.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
Who do we
I don't
appreciate?
matter. Well, I can get a 9 or a 10, so hold on. I want to do this right.
Oh,
Yes. We may live.
We have a chance.
Top of the orders, Majewski.
Well, I guess I'll be shooting that.
Yep. All right. Oh, damn. Oh, I saw more. I thought there was 2 6s. Okay. So that's
3 points
3
of damage.
points of damage against my 4. I take 3 points of damage. No, yeah. 3 points of damage this creature. All righty. Anything else?
That kills it, right? That kills it, right?
Don't you wish there, Majewski? Don't you wish? You just pissed it off. Anything else?
I'm going to move behind Hammer. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, you can step out of the room and continue. So hold on. Hammer. I knew Hammer was going to shoot. Oh, Hammer. Now hold on. Now you can continue moving on to the reactor. You can move Majewski if you wanted to. You can fight her. You're all right there next to the reactor room, so you can move that way if you wanted to.
I'll go ahead and move to the doorway, but I want to
Okay.
still be able to
That's
shoot
fine.
this
Yep.
thing here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Hammer drops it. Yeah, you're going to push it, Hammer?
Yep.
I'm seeing. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, smart gun. Got you 3 points of damage. All right. Oh, 3. It is. Oh, it is still standing. Just barely.
Can I trigger my overdrive?
Your overdrive?
This
I
is
can
how
only
you roll.
imagine the acid on the civilian.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's the one thing. Where is Hammer? Overkill, you mean? Oh, you have overkill.
Yeah.
You can trigger overkill when you make a panic roll.
Is that not what that yellow 5 was? Or is it only when
No,
I
you got to get a
That's
face
trash.
hugger.
You
to
got to
be
get a face
panic
hugger.
roll.
I got to
Yeah.
get 6 first. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind then.
Okay. Yep. All right, Mason,
Grenade launcher.
in the small room with everybody.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
Oh, I know.
No, but I am tempted to bring out the incinerator though.
Well, everybody's in the room, so it engulfs the whole room. Just so you
Mm.
understand, because it's a
Damn.
small room. But you're more than welcome to try.
What about the RPG launcher? No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna shoot it with the pulse
Look
rifle.
at your room, you goober. All right.
I can't tell what room I'm in.
Yeah, you are. I told you you're in the maintenance
Apparently,
pit
I'm in
room.
the staging area.
I told you I'm not moving your tokens over there. You're in the pay attention, you badass. Some bitch. Quit it.
Okay.
Alrighty. You tremble. I'm not worried about that. You've got.
I was gonna
so-
say I have a -2 on stress rolls anyway. So
Yeah, so it's 3 points of damage. Is that what I'm seeing there? Yep. All
Yep.
right. Come on, negate it. Negate it. Ooh, I negated 2 of them, but it only had.
Oh, but wait a minute! I just made a panic roll, didn't I?
Yeah, but you just killed it.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
Never
Yeah,
mind. Then.
yeah, it only had one. It only had 1 point of damage.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay. So you blast it. You know,
Yeah,
just
bah.
spray, and it just sprays the acid all over the poor civilian, as you see the acid burn into its body and screaming out, and the civilian dies a horrible pain. But when that happens, though, you know it, you love it. You hear a concerted, overarching hiss, yeah, just echo through the chambers everywhere.
All right, I'm moving straight into the reactor room.
I figured you would. Alrighty, the reactor room. Alrighty, so
I'm gonna.
Can you send me the map again?
guard
Also, I
the-
seem to have lost that one.
sent away.
Thank you.
I'm no
Thank
good
you.
at any of that stuff, so I'm just gonna stand post at the door.
And we'll just put.
Yeah,
We're gonna put
same.
Majewski in here, Hammer
damn
in here, Mason here, because Mason needs to have a freaking know exactly where she is on the map.
I don't give a shit.
Whatever. All
You
right.
were just like, look at the room, and I'm like, apparently I'm in the loading bay.
Jeff, stop it. All right, so Majewski
Sorry.
moves into the room. Now, let me bring that back up. All right. So, yeah, you basically see that before you is this reactor room. It looks like it's there's some blinking, like a few reset lights blinking, amber lights, red lights. And you look out, you can see a small little area that looks into which is the fusion tower that was used to be what was an atmospheric processor when they first colonized this area, but then it was turned into a base, and this was the reactor that basically powered everything. It is offline, and it is going to take some heavy machinery work. You've got to accessible only from this level. It is offline. It is a 3-story underground tower that powers the whole colony. To reset the reactors, a heavy machinery roll, and then once you've done that work, which takes a turn, the PCs then must restart it from the reactor relay room. And this is Chaplin can diagnose some of this because he's got some of the schematics and understanding in his head.
Where is that at?
What's that?
The relay room.
You're in it. Reactor relay room. That's
Oh.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the room. But it's going to require that some of y'all have to get out in the tower to go do some work. And what we've got is there's a ladder that kind of goes down a little bit to some of the cooling areas. What's up, Eric? And it doesn't really say other than it. All I'm being told, God, I'm going to close that map, is that a heavy machinery roll and 1 turn of work will reset the reactor. You've got to get out there and take a hammer to it, and like anything that's not working, you got to hit it a few times to jumpstart it.
All right, I'm going to go with Chaplin to go take care of that.
And he tells you 1 shift is needed to Chaplin tells you One shift is needed for the reactor to power up completely. It's impossible to overload the reactor. He says he was thinking maybe we could just overload it and it would go nuclear. Unfortunately not, because it's so low. It's going to have to take quite a long time to get built up.
Did you say a shift?
A shift for the
fuck.
but that's to get the whole, that's going to power the whole base back up and all that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's to power the whole base, Majewski. Yeah.
I was
So-
like, we're not going to last a shift.
No. No, you're not. Either way. Okay. But no, to actually get the reactor moving forward so that the car can get moving, that can happen within a round. That's easy. Yeah. So, but you have to basically get outside and start moving around. Now, what about the other two? As Majewski, Chaplin gives you a couple of layouts where you need to go, flip some dials, punch up a couple of consoles, throw a couple of hard levers, reset levers and all that, and then he can throw the switches internally. What about you other two baboons?
Posting at the door.
Yeah, I've got a 0 for heavy machinery, so
So do I. This is going to be ugly.
Okay, Majewski. So you make your way out there. And you've got 3 levels. And so you've got to there's a ladder over here that you've got to make your way. Okay. That is what I like. And where is I don't care about job. Okay, that's level 1, North Bastion sub-level. There we go. All righty. Make me a heavy machinery roll there, Majewsk. As you get over there and you find the console that you need to work on. Banging away.
And I'm going to use my stunt to do it in half the time.
Okay. You can easily do that. I, however, also need what's up, Charton? Well, we're doing okay. I'm going to need a
Observation roll?
yeah. I need an observation roll.
Yeah, I figured as much.
I'm gonna give it to you anyway. You are sitting there, and all of a sudden, it's like a pebble hitting the side of a metal container. Is it kink, 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 kink down? Something is. You hear movement. Yes, as you were banging on the side of the reactor, the stuck switch that you needed to handle. You don't know if that maybe the banging dislodged it.
No.
You don't
I call
know,
bullshit.
but yes, and
No.
all of y'all hear, and y'all are continually hearing hissing, but definitely Hammer and Mason have got it is getting louder.
So I'm going to
noise.
run as fast as my little feet will take me back to where I came from.
Well, that's
at least I'm going to try.
Well, you have to go do this. You've got to go up one. You got to go up to you've got to have a machine roll. You've got another level you need to go do this on. So.
Oh, you didn't say that.
he's just like
I left
"The
it
fuck
out.
I do.
I
Yes.
think he's making it up as he goes along.
Somewhat. Okay.
It's called improv. I love it.
I'm running up the fear factor here. It's working, but you when you hit the lever and all that, it kind of banged out a little bit, and it didn't fire. And Chaplin tells you that you're gonna have to go down to the 3rd level. Looks like the
Okay.
misfire's happening there.
All right, I will go down to the 3rd level.
Yeah, another
I will be.
Make me an observation roll, or you can make me if you want to make a survival roll. If you're trying to, the question is, do you think that was just something that dislodged, or was it something else, Majewski?
No, I'm going to try to be sneaky. I'll use my
Okay.
survival to try to sneak
There you
around
go.
here.
Yeah. Make me a survival roll. Okay.
Oh gosh, I'm stressing out.
That's okay. You're
Oh, I
frozen.
froze.
You're frozen, but you're slowly moving. And now I need an observation roll as you're moving down to the 3rd level.
Ha! I am death.
Okay.
Holy shit.
You make yourself down to the third level, sneaking along, and you look back up. Because you're going down in the reactor and all that, and you've got to go back up to. Because I think I want to do it that way. It's a tower. I know it's a tower, but a 3-story underground tower. That's right. So you basically the tower's coming up, but you've got to go down to the third level, which is farther into down. You get down there, and you are getting ready to bang, and you look back up, and you see 3 dark shapes skitter across the gangways, passageways between you and the escape area where you've got to get back up to Mason. And
Fantastic.
they are not walking on the railings and all that. They're climbing across them and moving across the outer structure and all that.
They're not walking on sunshine.
No, they're not walking on sunshine.
Walking on broken glass.
There are at least 3 moving about now.
Okay, well, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and burn a story point to get the reactor running.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we had those.
You got a story point. Yeah, y'all do. You have a story point. He remembers. There you go. So you basically go over there and you say, hunting, you're very quiet. You tap, 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 you know, and all of a sudden you in the reactor. Now there's a low hum just begins to build up. Yeah. And you look up though, but you see these the creatures crisscross, and then there's no movement.
All right, well, I'm going to burn my last story point
Oh!
to them and get back to my crew.
You don't want to get eaten. You are no fun,
I don't want to
sir.
get eaten. I want to live.
He wants to
Live,
live.
damn you,
Majewski grabs the belt in one hand. He maybe gnaws on it a little bit, you know, and like Spider-Man, tip down, and you'll whoa, my camera, get back in focus there, camera. You begin to make your way back up, and you'll hear skittering. You stop, cower back in a plated air somewhere, and you'll see his leg drop down and a tail, and it just kind of drops and slowly goes by you. It's back to you, and goes down a level, and you wait till it gets out of view, and you think it's gone, and you skitter about some more, and you hear hissing, and you can hear them banging around below you as you get back up to where Chaplin's at. And he's punching up, and he gives you the thumbs up when you come back in the door. And we
gotta go. We gotta go.
The Chaplain starts fiddling around, and once the fusion tower is reset, makes a Comtech roll, taking to get the reactor to basically you got to go over there and jumpstart it, and bammo, there you go. Pushes some buttons, and the viewing display basically fires up as the reactor now becomes a larger hum. And I'm not sure if there really be some grinding noises, like that, but some, basically a few sparks flying down below. Maybe, I don't know if there's some other lightning effects, wherever else they could throw in Hollywood to show that a big reactor starts to spin up as the fusion takes place. And and y'all all begin to notice that the radiation detectors and all that start going up as the dangerous rads are getting closer and closer to coming to fruition. You're noticing a converse, basically, as the reactor is spinning up, the radiation is getting higher. There's a leak.
Chernobyl action going.
There's a leak somewhere. Yep. Go figure. About that time. Yeah, about that time. Maintenance pits, where are they at? Drags the body, tosses it down. Yep. If the party waits, Oh, you guys know it. You two are sitting there while all this is going on, and all of a sudden, another body comes floating down, or not floating down, but lands down on the ground as y'all wait. Yep. And then all of a sudden, another dark figure comes dropping down right in front of both of y'all.
We don't want any.
You know what to do, you two.
I
Yeah.
empty my magazine.
Sames. Oh, come on.
Way to go, Hammer.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it
Oh,
was
my
so
gosh.
close. So close, Hefe. Golly. Oh, that was Majewski. Majewski, y'all are crawling. Yeah, you're crawling back. Yeah, y'all are heading that get in the reactor room. This is going on while y'all in the reactor room.
God damn it.
Oh, that is.
There you go.
Yeah!
Oh, that
Yeah.
is not right. That's just not right,
Roll a
man.
10. Roll a 10.
Here's xenomorph time. Nope, can't do 9.
Well, Mason's not in this, so he does a 9.
I'm not rolling. It is Majewski. Oh, actually,
Oh,
Majewski, you're
Majewski,
not there.
yeah.
Did I roll a 9 first
Nope.
then?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, yeah. Then the 9's for me. Majewski, you're out of it for a second. That's it. Yep. Okay. Bam. Mason,
Flamethrower.
you can do whatever you want to.
Can I set him on fire?
You'll set
Yeah.
the room up in the reactor room too, where you're positioned at.
Nah, fucking I don't care. No, I'll shoot him. I'll shoot it.
Shoot him.
Keeping it together.
3,
1, 2,
4?
3,
4. Yeah, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, and
Uh-oh.
and because I'm extremely PTSD volatile, I
yes.
just made a panic roll, so I'm gonna go into overkill.
Hold on, I gotta do my first roll. Damn, that was 4 points of damage. Damn. All right.
So
Plus, he's
second
if
attack.
Well, hang on. You use the flamethrower.
No, he's using his rifle.
No,
he's
right.
using the rifle.
Oh.
No, rifle.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
because
No,
then
that
you got to
flame-
roll your
Yeah.
fire damage also.
that
to see if
fire
it
was
catches
that-
fire.
That would have come into the room where y'all were at, too. So
Yeah, I would have toasted all of us.
Yeah. That's 2.
So
3,
another 4.
4 more points of damage. Oh, come on, alien. Survive. 3 points of damage. Oh, damn it, he kills it. Blast it. Now, all
So
of
the
y'all
public gotta be like,
hear.
Oh.
Yeah, you're waiting and all that. You begin to hear multiple skitterings coming up from up above. And the
Let's turn the
and
fuck up.
Chaplain,
We got
Chaplain
company
hits.
coming.
Chaplain hits the motion detector, and it's full of dots, just like Jeff's Majewski's shirt he's got on. See?
Yeah.
There you go. Dude, they're coming. All right. So, and he's Chaplain says we need to. What are we doing? Okay, so you got the reactor going to get the car. And so, what's the plan now? As he just rushes in, as y'all are going down the hallway,
Get the fuck out.
you're going down the hallway. You get past a Marine, and you hear a crack happen from his. You basically, Mason, you're seeing it actually. Y'all are all seeing the birth. One of the Marines' chest explodes out right as y'all run by. As this creature sticks its head out.
So, question: would I be able to position myself to the rear of the group as we're leading out, and just like as we're running out, just have
Flame
the
it?
flamethrower,
Sure.
flaming
Oh,
behind me?
No problem.
That's what I do then.
No, I would allow that completely, sir.
Hell yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
what I do.
Okay. All right. Okay. Y'all make your way back to the loading dock.
My question is how do we get to the ammo depot?
There are a couple of doors that
Oh.
you can use. Chaplain says none of us. So your dog tags are coded to allow you into your accessible, areas that you can go, and none of y'all have a dog. Well, now, are y'all can move back to the loading dock? As y'all are.
I beg to differ. We took the Colonel's dog tags. Remember?
Well, I'm gonna say, Chaplain would grab the dog tags and say, "This is how we get into the blast doors."
Well, let's get that so we can get set this thing to detonate. We need to blow up this facility
So
because there's some bad
okay.
mojo here.
So everybody move back to the loading docks. Move your tokens. Jeffrey has to have a map so he can see everything. Move your tokens appropriately. I've turned on. Hold on, let me see how to turn. Where's my token lock? I want to turn it off here. There he goes. Okay. Hammer, Mason, would you like to move your tokens, please? Please. Okay. Thank you. Yes, there you go. Now.
Yes, I would like to move.
All right. So Chaplain goes and he says he grabs the dog tags from y'all and he says, "We're going to get a nuke." What's the plan again? So tell me what y'all are wanting to do.
Yeah, we need to set a nuke to detonate and to eliminate this facility.
Okay. All right. Doors are shut and there has been activity around them. Not only is there resin, which Mason can tell Chaplain to step back, and Mason hits it, the door with the blow and just kind of blows it all out and burns it all away. Opens up the first door. Inside that first area are a few Marine bodies that some are crushed, looks like. They're not like, they don't like they morphed. They're basically like their chest area, head area has just been like pancaked or just kind of, yeah. Yeah, it's crushed. Like you've never seen it before. There's a few in there. Yeah, something. And so he gets to Chaplain, hits the access panel and hits the second door.
Okay.
All right. Y'all move in.
Well, yeah, that's where we got to get the nukes.
Okay. Y'all come into there, 3 of y'all, and there are going to be about 9 more Marine bodies. Looks fairly fresh. These have been crushed too.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I guess we got to go down here to the nuclear storage. Is that where we got to head?
That is correct. Hammer, what about you? Juski goes takes the card. Chaplain holds it back here, gives Majewski, gets the card. You're going to go scan it in. All righty. And you, acid marks scar the door, and it is actually open as you move to go to, and you can see, that there's some acid marks on some of the warheads, and there is a xenomorph corpse here that has been there's covering a couple of the warheads, and you can see that it has burned through to the core of the warhead.
That is why the radioactive stuff's kind of going nuts.
And what does it do? It will wait. It will. Okay. Yep. All right. It's a dick maneuver, but no. Majewski, would you give me a D6 roll, please?
No. I've already told you I don't like D6 rolls.
Oh no! Oh no! Initiative roll, guys.
Ah, shit.
Oh no! Oh, no.
God damn it.
Hammer. Oh, there's Chaplain. We'll get
Chaplain.
Chaplain.
You
guys are just doing. I know.
Oh wait, no.
Keep rolling, Mason. There's already a 10 there. Yeah. All right. All righty. So Xenomorph's going to get it. Well, unfortunately, it's going to.
Come on, roll an 8 or 9.
Okay, I got an 8, but however, it does get its first surprise. That it was a surprise stick. It basically, y'all are sitting there standing, and he's looking at the door, noticing it. This thing leaps off this big weapons rack that's right behind Majewski, and this creature comes down. And what you see before you, I'm not sure how do you explain what this looks like. It
Is it a regular xenomorph?
No, it is not.
Or is it a drone?
No, it is something. It has got a massive structure and head, and you can see that there's human blood kind of on the part. It is, yeah, it is a. It's called a charger.
Okay. So let me ask you: Can Mason or Hammer, would they see this thing before it jumps on me?
It is stalking. It basically is waiting in surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I dodge? Can I take a dodge maneuver?
But with your back to it?
Well, that's what I'm asking. You know, do I hear this thing jump? Do these guys see it just before it jumps on me? Something where I could go ahead and take a dodge, or is this a complete surprise attack?
This is basically a surprise. I would consider a surprise attack because what it basically it's passive and it becomes active when it's alerted to y'all's presence. And basically, it's supposed to be it will pounce when y'all get to the nukes or restock on ammo. And it was basically in the back there. It is what's been killing the Marines in here, and this is some type of I forget what they say the charger is, but there's apparently a listing for it.
A pain in the ass.
Pretty much. Okay. But I was trying to see what it says it does.
I guess roll your attack and see if it gets me, I guess.
It's equivalent to a tank is what they call it. Yeah. It quadruple stance is bulked up as its head grows to a massive armored Ptidian crest, similar to the Queen's. Chargers grow to stand between 1.8 and 3 meters tall at the shoulder. And they basically, it's basically running to basically trample you. And this massive, wide open mouth comes to try to bite you. There, Majewski.
All right. Make your attack roll. Let's see if you get me.
Did I just miss? It didn't roll. What the hell?
It looks like you had your chance. You missed. Oh, crap.
I'm going to roll one more time because I think I actually did miss that roll. It didn't roll. So I'm going to give a benefit of the doubt and roll one more time. All right. That's what I thought. All right. So I'll take the last roll because I was looking at it. I think I let go of it too soon when I rolled it. So I won't be such a big dick to you yet. The attack
like that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's also known as the Crusher.
It is the victim damage to if it causes any damage, the victim.
Well, I get to roll my armor, don't I?
I'm gonna let you roll your armor because you don't want to know what it does.
You die.
You basically it bites your head off.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Critical injury 64.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
it won't let me roll my armor off my sheet. It gives me this error log.
You have to may not have the book open. It may have closed on you under modules. Make sure you have the books open. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, it's still giving me crap here. What's the deal?
Well, you can what's the armor? How many for you? What do y'all got?
6.
4? 6?
6.
Just grab 6 D6s. If you right mouse click on the D6, click 5, and then right click one more time after you grab the 5 dice, and you'll see it'll add a 6 die. 6 die. Bam.
Oh, that sucks.
Too bad you can't push armor rolls.
Yeah. So it chomps my head right off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of does, Majewski.
All right.
Any damage caused, the victim immediately suffers a critical injury number 64. killing them in one dreadful blow. Majewski is standing there as you see this thing leap off the back, charges down, lands right on top of his head, above him with its massive jaws, and grabs a hold of him by just and shakes him and just pops his head right off like a chicken. Lollipops him. Mason. Now, what you could do, what you do is you take over one of the other characters to play out. So,
All right.
yeah.
Give me whoever you want me to play.
Well, we got Chaplin still left, or we got Ionis or Silva.
I'll take Chaplin.
Okay. So if you go back to characters, open up characters, and I'm going to clear Chaplin. And you should see him pop back up. On the right hand side, click on characters. That'll bring up the. Did that work?
No.
So
Oh, there we go. Characters. Here we go. I got it.
All right, and let me give you.
I got him.
1 second. I'm gonna because what I did say was that he went and grabbed a pulse rifle, so that you have got a. Bam. Okay. Chaplin's back in control. All righty. Mason. See this happen.
Holy shit. Fuck. Well, I would say I'll fucking set it on fire, but there's also a lot of nuclear warheads right there too, so not a great idea. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna fucking unload ammo into its back since it kind of is facing.
It is.
Towards.
That's yep. Yeah. Definitely say that.
So. So
2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 against this thing, which has
Actually, I wonder for a stunt, can I like knock it prone and pin it down in the corner?
I
like in theory, like by the rules, it says you can, but at the same time, it's like this thing is massive. How the hell can a firearm just make it go?
Size 1 against. I think at your own size you can.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll just do the extra damage. Fuck that.
Yeah. You're gonna want the extra damage. This thing is heavily plated, and so your arm. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And you gave it 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage.
Yep. Armor piercing. Not it that it makes any difference.
But. Well, it didn't roll again, but I only got 1. So if I don't 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Never mind. Okay. So it takes all 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage. And is still quite well and standing as it turns, as it turns, and it does the final, crunch as it looks at you and Majewski's body. The body, headless part just falls to the floor, and it's kind of, like a grape.
I can move, right?
Oh yeah.
Still.
Is there a agenda for me? Or is what I have on here
Chaplin's agenda now, other than that that Giles downstairs. I can tell you that Chaplin's agenda is
because there's a last line here that's on the agenda that I need to know if that's still correct on his personal log.
This is what your agenda shows for Chaplin now. Giles downstairs, but do you care? But
No.
yeah. Other than you still
Okay.
have some of most of all y'all's agendas line up with what you're trying to do, just in different forms.
Okay.
Yep. Mason moves back toward you
I
can move back toward the
I
door.
move back and
Yep.
I'm like yelling for Hammer and I'm yelling at fucking Chapel and it's like, what the fuck.
You can pass your turn.
Oh, I thought it did. Boop.
Okay.
Should be Hammer's turn.
Hammer time.
Oh man.
3,
4,
4, 5, 6. 3. I see 6 total points from Hammer.
And
All
it's armor
right.
piercing.
It's armor piercing. 5. Here we go. Oh, that's a D10. Oops, sorry. God dang it. Sorry.
Sorry to say, holy shit.
Yeah, wrong dice. Holy crap. I didn't get any of that. 3, 4,
It still gets
5,
all of those
6.
dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got an 18
Oh,
armor.
I'm sorry. I did that. Yeah, because it's you're not going to want to know it, but a Charger's armor is an 18.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're like nothing but plates.
Yeah. But he didn't get any of that, so I took 3, 4, 5, 6 points of
6
damage.
points of damage.
It is still standing.
Fuck off.
Of course it is. Of course it
Well,
is.
Then I'll move back.
Yeah, and this thing basically, so it's charging maneuvers, also called the Crusher. Chargers grow to stand. Essentially, the runner variant of the charger's mobility is limited in that it cannot jump very well. Luckily, they're relatively there and only appear in long-established hives and can't climb. So, actually, when I caught that, I might have given Majewski a little bit. Jeff, I may have robbed you of something there, Majewski.
All right.
But yeah,
Narratively, it was cool. Let's go with it.
All right. So, but the Xenomorph is slow moving, but it can make its way after y'all also. Speed is 1, so it can only so it's basically moving the same area while, so it's going to come charging and trying to ram Hammer. Hammer time. Hammer, you want to give me a D6 roll?
No.
I don't like that D6 crap.
Beastly bite.
Uh-oh.
Xenomorph takes a huge bite from its victim. The attack is rolled with 10 base dice.
Oh my gosh. It's a lot of dice.
I whiffed!
Oh!
And not a single one hit.
I totally whiffed. Man, that is just prototypical me, man.
Don't fuck with the hammer.
All righty. Yeah,
You'll
if
get
it
the
caused
mail.
if it caused any damage, it would have given you critical injury 61. But apparently I can't hit the broadside of a barn. So we're back at the top of the order. Chappie.
All right. I'm going to open up on the thing.
You've got a pulse rifle there with you.
Yep. And I'm going to go full auto.
You're going to load the whole clip you got, huh?
Yeah.
Now that doesn't induce a panic roll for you, but doesn't
I don't take panic because I'm an android.
You're right, stress, but don't the individuals around you take a stress point for that though?
No, I don't think so. It's just
I
the person doing
I
the
think
full
that's
auto.
I think that's if you initiate overkill.
Oh, I thought that if you one of the panic rolls, if you initiate a full auto, yeah, that it does something.
Let me look.
Check it real quick. I just want to know. I don't have a problem storyline that they would do a photo, but I thought that full auto.
Yeah, so 96 is the page for full auto, and what it is if you you do full auto, you get a +2 modification to your roll, which I forgot to put on there.
That's fine. I'll let you roll 2 more dice.
You stress level immediately increase by 1, but
Yours
I'm an
doesn't
android.
matter.
I don't take stress.
Right.
You can distribute any extra 6s you roll behind the first and secondary targets, or assign it to the first target, essentially. And so basically, I can continue to roll until I have a face hugger, which would mean the
Okay.
gun is empty. But since I don't have panic, I basically can continue to unload into this thing.
Okay, so the stress was for you, but yeah, because you're Android, you don't take it. I thought it gave out to those around you also, but that's fine.
This is what I call. I actually contacted Free League on this because I'm like, this is broken right here.
Right.
This doesn't seem right because the Android can essentially, because the only way you run out of ammo is if you get a face hugger on a stress dice.
Right.
But the
you don't have
Androids
stress.
they don't take stress.
Yeah.
So if you want to limit me to like 3 bursts or something like that, I'm totally okay with that because that's what I do. I house rule in my game.
That's fine.
That an Android can still only shoot 3 times.
That's fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Yeah. For cinematic purposes and all that, just to drag.
I'm good with it taking ammo until it dies.
Yeah. Exactly. So there's that one. So I just saw 3 points of damage, right?
Let's see. How do I add the extra dice? Whoops.
Just so you just basically roll me 2 more d6s. So
there we go.
So rolling for the first roll. There you go. What and down below where you see the +2, -2s, that's how you do it. You just click on the +2. So right now,
nothing there. So
that's 2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage right now. I'm seeing.
Yep, and then
one more roll.
Here. Yeah, do I hit +2 and
hit
then
the
grab
+2?
the dice?
Exactly. You hit +2, then just get there you go.
And nothing there. So all right. So
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4 points of damage is what I'm seeing.
5 points. I had one extra success up on
Thank
that
you.
first one.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's I'm gonna take my 9 points and let's see.
And that's technically 2 attacks, so you got to roll twice. So that one blocks 1 point, so he takes 2, and then the next one's a 2-pointer. And so he takes the 2 on that one. So 4 points total damage.
Still standing.
Yeah, I didn't like that rule, and their argument was, well, an Android is so super precision he will never run out of ammo with a gun that has 100 rounds of ammo. And I'm like, well, yeah, he can still run it. Full auto, you can still run out of ammo.
Like, when you go to fire the 101st round, there's not one there.
There's not one there. Exactly.
It's a click, It's a click.
Yeah. So I house ruled immediately on that because I'm like, an Android if you give an Android a pulse rifle, he's unstoppable.
Yeah. And he's a sentry gun that doesn't run out of bullets.
Exactly. So
yeah, that's fine. I have no problem with it. I house ruled initiative, and here comes this one. So it's how we feel comfortable with it, and I'm just having fun with you guys. I'm toying you like a cat with a little dingly a rat, and just playing with it right now. That it is still standing, not looking good. That unless you're gonna move, is that your turn?
No, I'm going to go ahead and step out of the door and out of their way and get ready to close the door behind them as soon as they clear.
There you go. All right. Pass your turn. I'll take care of it. Mason.
Just for shits and gigs, I think I might go full auto too. Why not? But I can keep rolling until I get a face hugger. So
exactly.
Right. So
and you get them. Don't forget you got that -2 to your roll.
Well, I get the +2.
Oh yeah. So just even monies then is what we're saying?
No. I get a +2 for the attack, but I have a -2 on my panic roll.
Yeah.
Or my stress or whatever the hell it is.
I guess it's still, if you get a face hugger, you're done. It empties your gun, but
yep. Here we go.
Ooh. Beautifully done.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4, 5 points of damage right now.
You get to roll that bad boy.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think you're gonna need it. Let's just see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, go ahead and do your armor and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You just but you're still gonna unload. So that was part of it. And so I'll just step back. You put the muzzle right past hammer, and you just click, and this thing just blasts away as you just fill it full of holes. Yeah, and you it staggers back as more holes blast into it, and it only had 1 hit point left, and so
Okay, cool.
yeah, bam,
Wait.
you kill it.
Oh,
What the fuck? All right, chap. I think it's dead. Maybe. I hope.
don't worry,
And
that's what we
I'm
look
gonna
like for.
reload the ammo because we're in the ammo
Yeah,
depot.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can. There's lots of it here. There's just mounds.
Yeah.
There's mounds of it. Plus all the dead bodies. You got ammo everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So we need to go grab the couple of those warheads too, don't we?
you believe you got to go in there, understanding that you're being radiated.
I'll
Lethal.
go and I'll go in and set one of the nukes to detonate.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I have CBRN gear, so
Yeah, okay, let me. So you are going to go in there, and we're going to do the old Hollywood. Put the
Put it on a
timer.
timer.
You put the timer on the
Give
deal.
it an 8-minute timer kind of thing or whatever.
I'd
How long
say
it takes
probably
us to
like a
ride
half an hour at least.
Well,
Maybe.
well, it takes. So the car. Let me tell you how. Yeah, the car itself. I think they tell it takes multiple shifts to go up. It's not round.
Oh, shifts?
Yeah, it actually here. Let me. It talks about Let me tell you. You would know this, so let me pull it up. The car. Got to remember where it talks about it. So, that I don't.
Well, I'll tell you what, just to make it simple,
Yeah.
I'll set the timer for 1 extra shift than
Okay.
what it takes to get to the top.
Yep.
And then I'm going to close this door and rip the panel out of the wall so it can't be opened back up.
Okay. All right. So you set. Yeah, here it is. So this doesn't. So the single climber with its hatches stopped. The wedge-shaped climber car is 3 stories tall. The motors are assisted by treads which pull it along the cable. The climber is locked into place by 4 giant clamps beneath the car, controlled by a central junction box. Access through a maintenance duct in the flooring. The junction box can be hacked to release the clamps. It must take a heavy machinery roll and 1 turn of work.
Oh, it doesn't automatically just go up?
It is locked in place. It has
Oh,
to be.
That's to unlock it. Yeah.
It has to be unlocked due to the.
okay. Well, maybe I won't
You know this.
disable the door then.
You know that you've got to. We're going to say you checked it out, and then you would have gone, and you know what you need to do to unlock it. Okay.
All right. So you need a heavy machinery from me?
Someone's got to go. Well, someone's going to go down there. Yeah. To release the camps, I need a heavy machinery roll. Okay. And there you go. PC's gun. It takes the power of the PC at the controls. Must make. Oh. Okay. Fast roll. It blows. Oh man, you could blow the engine on this thing. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. So you basically get in and you go set the timer for the deal, and y'all hop in there, and the PC at the controls must make a piloting roll with a -2 modifier.
No shit.
So who's
Okay.
going to be the pilot for this?
I've got a piloting of 2 with an agility 6. It's probably going to be me.
Okay.
And I'd like my 2 compadres to assist me for an additional +2.
Sure.
Is this to get it? Is this to get it off the ground?
This is to get it moving up the up the cable.
Well, before we do that, as we're getting on the elevator, I'm going to stop and I'm going to turn to Mason and say, "You're not getting on."
Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Whoops.
I don't think the dog agreed with me.
All right, sorry. Small catastrophe was building. I had to take care of something real quick. Okay, so we have a hammer dropping the hammer on Mason is what I'm hearing.
Um. Uh.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me see. Roll with dice here. He says that I just pulled the trigger on my pulse rifle. I gotta go into the door. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to let him not go because Mason's my buddy.
Who's also infected.
Yeah, but I don't know this thing.
So
Have
if
to
the two of
support-
y'all are basically going to shoot each other at the same time,
Sounds it.
and Chaplain, would you make me an observation? Well, so yeah, but you were messing with the car and all. Yeah, make me an observation roll, Chaplain. Okay. Yeah. When Jeffrey gets back, I would guess we're going to have some simultaneous gun bursts.
Oh man, this is going to be crazy.
We're nuking a planet to keep these aliens under control, and we're going to let an infected person on the elevator. We might as well just turn the nuke off.
So, player character, I completely understand. I
Yeah.
know exactly where you're
Yeah.
coming from. Character wise, well, maybe we can give him some medicine to make it
Well, you
better.
did give him medicine. You Chaplain. You remember you gave him the adrenaline shot.
And woke him up.
Woke him. Yeah, woke him. Yeah,
Yeah, but we don't
basically.
know. I mean, I've seen enough horror movies to know that Mason's a short time for this world, but the character would be like, we don't know exactly what it did to him.
No.
Maybe he didn't get hit by the black goo, which we saw the effect of
Okay,
that.
I'm
But
back,
we don't
sorry.
know what this is. We don't know. He could live.
So I guess we're shooting each other, Jeff.
Jeff, I believe.
Okay,
Well, Jeff, come back online because I don't see.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I guess we're going to see multiple fire rolls. So,
Okay.
basically, Hammer's not going to let you get on the. So these are pulse rifles against each other.
I guess.
Oh Lord.
So, yep, drop a pulse rifle on each. A Hammer shot his. Mason, shoot yours. Yeah, you're
I have a
stressed though.
-2 on that one.
So,
Okay, so my buddy is Mason.
I know. So you can,
So
if you're gonna drop the
gonna-
hammer on the
Well,
hammer.
no, I'm gonna bodyguard. I'm gonna initiate bodyguard.
Uh-oh.
So I have to make a mobility roll, and if I make it, then I take the hit instead of Mason.
Roll for mobility. It doesn't count as an action in combat. If you roll one or more sixes, you take the hit instead. But you can't push the roll because you're Android. Okay. So make a mobility roll.
No, I tried, bro.
Okay. Okay. So so Hammer dropped a hammer with 4 points of damage.
too.
Mason dropped it with 3 points of damage.
They both got armor, so
That's what I want to say is that one of y'all. So Hammer, make your
But they're both armor piercing, so it's half, right?
yes.
So it would be 3.
Yes. Just roll 3d6s. Okay, so you absorb one of them. So
So I
give
take
yourself-
2.
Take 2 points of damage. Mason, same thing for you. You take 2, 3. You take 3 points of damage.
I'm at 0.
Oh,
that's broken.
broken.
He's 66, that bad boy.
So doesn't he roll?
Yeah, D66 to see on the crit
So
chart.
here I'm gonna let him roll it here. So basically, Mason, you may roll that table.
Ooh.
Punctured lung is the
Oh
That's-
darn!
basically yeah, it's fatal. Yeah, you drop back on hit to the ground as the blood is leaving you, and you're starting to lose the ability to breathe.
And I'm not a monster, so I'm gonna shoot him again to put her out of her misery, make it quicker.
My gosh, and it's a coup de grace. Like you can't stop it.
Oh,
No, you don't even have to roll.
oh!
You don't even have to roll that. It's
Oh,
it's an
okay.
auto. When,
It's
when they're
auto.
immobile, it's an auto kill.
Thank God.
You do have to roll against you. You're supposed to have to make a.
So yeah, so first
empathy
you
roll
have
or
to
something,
make an empathy roll. So Hammer,
and
because
fail it.
you
Essentially,
have
you
to
got to fail your empathy.
fail it. So you make an empathy roll. You don't roll a 6, you can pull the trigger. All right, there you
It's
go.
no problem for him.
Yeah, from Hammer, it's no problem. Unfortunately, Mason, he lays off another round of the smart gun, letting your body absorb it all. Would you like to take over, Iona or Silva?
Oh sure,
Or
I'll
does
take
it-
over Silva.
Silva, you can take over the captain.
As you see Mason kind of sprawl out, and then all of a sudden you see like
God,
about
here it
10 fucking pins on rings on their thumb, just kind of sitting there. Remember, I'm the one that had all the grenades.
All right. So, do I make a piloting roll now?
Now I'll assist.
I guess you gotta. So the group's got to load in the. Oh no, you didn't load it. We loaded in the nuke. Okay. So yeah, you make a piloting roll now. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
That's-
no, that's not good. That's not good.
Can an android push?
Oh. Oh, they may not. You know that. You know the answer to that one, young man.
Well, I don't know the answer actually. I wasn't sure.
No, androids can't push their rolls. Where is the substation 3? Climber car. That's what I closed it. Sorry. Okay, so piloting, and you're supposed to. Yeah, it was supposed to be at the -2 also. So if they roll is failed. Well, no, you didn't know. So okay, so actually, it just takes longer for the car to get going. You're having to figure it out. You're pushing the wrong buttons and all that, and running. You're basically running out of time as tick tock, tick tock. Y'all make your way, going up. Level C. So it's going up to sub level 1. What? It's alrighty. Let's come back over here. Up, up and away. Travels up the space elevator. Tethered for oh no. After the climber car has been traveling up the space elevator, tethered for 1 shift. Y'all are moving the way up. There is a great jolt, as if something has impacted the tether.
God damn it.
Oh, we just can't catch a break.
You can't catch. You know that's gonna happen. Y'all look up to see a UPP destroyer that had lost, control from the EMP and all that. It has crashed into the space elevator above the climber, causing the tether to bend and twist. Only a shredded slice of the wreck station and an attached power module survives. The tether loops around the wreck of the ripped off hull of the destroyer. The entire space around. Yeah. Oh, God almighty. The entire space around the moon is littered with bodies, debris, drifting support craft, and hold cruisers. The unresponsive climber car is stuck at speed and begins to continue moving. It jolted, but it's the destroyer has pulled it now, so that you guys are moving toward the cruiser itself. The unresponsive climber car is stuck at speed and will smash into the freighter, demolishing both both the car and the rest of the freighter, killing everyone inside.
Run, folks.
However,
Unless
yeah, an observation roll from the three of you.
Okay.
Oh, this would be wonderful if y'all all fail this.
oh my gosh.
Oh. All right, Hammer. You're the only one that sees this. Observation roll, you'll spot an ejected EV pod drifting lazily near the tether that will house one person.
I'm gonna go for it.
Well, it's in space.
I'm gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna go for it.
How,
Swim. Just swim.
I'm trying to figure out how you would. What kind of spacesuit do you have, Hammer?
I have my birthday
can't-
suit.
I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. PCs can spacewalk to the pod, a mobility roll. I don't know how you do that without a spacesuit on, though. Am I wrong?
Are there spacesuits in? Is there spacesuits in the?
I
in
guess
the
there's going to be
car?
one in the car because it doesn't say anything. I haven't gone this far. Normally, everybody's dead by now. That I've read through. Okay, but they can also but so Hammer sees this. But Hammer, you see this, but you're the only one that sees it right now. Now you can try to put the space. Are you going to put the spacesuit on and not say anything to them?
Yes.
So you guys see him spacesuit now. You see him putting the spacesuit on. Both of you give me wit rolls.
Well, don't you have to take the armor off to put the spacesuit on?
Yes, he's got to take. Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
to.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, but I'm giving you a wit roll.
Wits.
Yeah, I want to give you a wit because you're not dumb. Okay, Silva. So he's taking it off. So I'm going to give you another observation roll because he's doing something. You know there's something else. You got a Hammer all of a sudden taking his spacesuit off. So give me another. That's okay. So you'll now spot. You'll see that he's going for. He sees this pod that's floating up there, and he's putting on a spacesuit on. You possibly looking at this, knowing that you and Chaplin, you might be able to hack the autopilot that is on the pod from where you're at and make it remote pilot to you. Or
I'll get right to work on that.
Well, before he says anything, do I notice him noticing the pod?
yes.
I'm gonna shoot him. Oh, come on.
Cool. He's gonna shoot at me. I'm gonna shoot back.
I'm gonna push that though. Can I push that?
Well, hold on. He's I believe someone's shooting back at you. So Silva. Oh my god.
I'm gonna push it.
Both of you can push it. He both missed.
Well, he got a face hugger. His gun's out of ammo.
Oh, Silva's gun's out of ammo.
Not mine.
I thought that's the space hugger. I thought.
No, both of us, both of our,
Yeah, the
we
face
both
hugger.
got face huggers.
What?
Yeah. So the
Oh, I
smart
see
gun
it. I see it.
goes dry up there,
Click.
and he didn't get any successes, so he's
Click.
a miss, and he's got to reload.
Click.
Hammer.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
he had
is.
to reload before he could do
Okay.
that.
So there's pressure suits on. Yeah, there's a pressure suit on. There are actually. Yeah, there is 2 pressure suits. Only, unfortunately, there's not enough for all of you. There's one. There's enough pressure suits minus 1 person. Yep. And there you go. Open it. Okay. Okay. So what? So we both got clicks. You're trying to contact roll, but you failed that, right? Or not? The
No, my
contact.
Comtech, I got 3 successes, so
Okay.
I pilot it like a champ over.
So you can. Actually, oh boy, I meant to do that at a -2. So we'll take off.
No, I would have.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
would have shot before he had a chance to tell him to do the contact roll.
But you
Oh.
but you face huggered it, so that nothing happened.
God damn it!
Yeah, that's what that means.
All right, then I reload and shoot anyways.
He's well.
Same.
What?
I mean, at this point, it's fucking kill Hammer or be killed. So
All right, so that the Comtech's at a -2.
Yeah, but that's just
While
the
they're
last 2
trying to-
dice. I just make the last 2 dice. Those if they've been a success at the end. So Chaplain, while you're trying to do the contact rolls, these 2 are going to shoot each other again.
Yep.
Apparently. Okay. All right.
Oh, come on!
Oh, that's a base 2 damage with no armor
Armor.
on.
that's
So-
right.
That's right. So Hammer, you take 2 points of damage there.
Can I push that roll?
You already pushed it, I thought.
No,
Before.
I pushed the last one.
That was the last one.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
But you got to take the stress when you do that. Oh,
Yep.
oh, damn! So
That's
That's
6
going to
no
be a
armor.
mutual destruction right
I'm
there.
about to say, I think so. So Jeff got to roll his armor, or
Yep.
they're both going to blast each other dead. That's exactly what happened.
I'm still
3, 4,
alive.
5, 6.
I thought he got you with the shot.
I have
Yeah.
1 health point left.
He's got 2 base damage.
Yeah, I had 3.
Oh, I thought you. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Mason,
So you basically have 1 hit point left to take out the scent.
Yeah.
okay. Well, okay. So
All right, you 2 have at it.
so Mason flies back dead into the car. Chaplain,
does.
you basically I'm sorry, Silva does. My bad. Yeah, Silva
Well,
died.
there's one other person on this thing too, isn't there? Iona or whatever.
I-
Oh
Iona.
yeah, there's Iona.
As I own on here. Yeah.
I shoot Hammer. Iona shoots Hammer.
Iona just goes fuck it and opens up the door and leaps out into space.
Fuck this.
Oh my god. Yeah. Iona's stuff. I'm leaving it to Chaplain. Chaplain, you're seeing.
Chaplain would.
Chaplain, you.
This,
Oh
this
my
is
gosh.
now the second person you've seen Hammer kill.
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Chaplain. I'm going to say, look, you don't breathe. You don't need to breathe, so you can survive in space. I don't have a problem with you. Just let me get on that. Let me get on that ship, and I'll leave.
But he
You can
just
hold
killed our commanding officer.
You can hold on to the back if you want.
Oh my gosh! Let me read what my guy would do here. See if I can figure it out. And who is Iona again? I can't remember who that is.
She's a sergeant. She was one of them. Yeah, she's just
She was the one with Silva.
Yeah, she was just an extra NPC. So,
She's the new leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, the current leader.
Yep.
I
Rifleman.
think I'm. Yeah.
Let me ask a quick question before we continue this.
Yeah.
So we've been riding this elevator for a whole shift.
Yep.
During
And the-
that shift, would Chaplain have been able to give me any healing?
No.
No.
Not the healing that you're looking, anything to give you points and all that was going on. No. Not without
I just-
not
I wasn't
without
sure.
major
Okay.
downtime. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
well, I don't think he's an android. I don't think he could outright kill.
Well, so here's
Hammer.
what's going to happen. So so Hammer's making this roll. Hammer is putting the suit on. A Chaplain, you've got a hold of the Comtech. You're piloting it toward you, and it's coming in, and he makes
Pilot it away.
Yeah, well, you could if you want to. Yeah. But it's coming closer as you're negotiating and all that. And right as y'all are trying to make this decision, let me just go ahead and take care of it all for you. The fort below you, the nuke goes off as you're going through all this. The destruction of the ground base shakes the tether hard, pulling both the climber car and the wreckage in a doomed descent down back toward the planet as y'all watch being pulled down, and the pod begins to pull farther and farther away as y'all look at each other, as the last looks that you'll have before blackness descends as the
Well, I mean, I just open the door and step out. I can float away and not worry about it.
as the concussive shockwave hits you. He does. His best Iron Man maneuver. He goes out like this, and all of a sudden it catches him, and he just shoots. And as you do that, yes, in another part of the cable, all of a sudden you're just getting ready to rocket away, and unfortunately you didn't notice that it wrapped around your foot, and it catches you, and you spin around. Yeah. Okay, like a stuck balloon.
Now you're a streamer.
Yeah, is a streamer. Yes.
Yeah, those guys you see outside the gas station.
The PCs, the destruction of the ground base shakes the tether hard, pulling the climber car and the wreckage into a doomed descent. The tether will fall, wrap around the moon, obliterating everything along the equator, including the colony. There you go.
Yay!
Unfortunately, in my game,
So we're not getting signed for a second movie deal then, huh?
no, you're not. Unfortunately,
Nope.
no.
I don't know. I think we need a Hammer spinoff.
Well done. You came so close, but in a Praetor's game, you don't survive. Sorry. As
That's
Jeff,
not true. In Chariot of the Gods, I made it out with.
yeah,
them.
actually you did. You were one of, yeah, that's true. You did make it out with the cash. I will say that. But most of the time, yes, I will always have a card up my sleeve, and just as you were getting ready to grasp your freedom, it is yanked away from you as the planet is obliterated, and what is left down there below, xenomorphs and all, what that would survive becomes a colony of aliens. What's left? But that's it, gentlemen. There's all other stuff
I
here.
don't know.
And there, but
The
yeah.
amount of nuclear explosion that would have gone on probably would have blown the.
Actually,
planet
that's
to
true. Actually, I told you, yeah, the nuclear, they nuked it from space. That's true. And the other nukes probably, oh my God, yeah, they might have gone off too. You know,
Yeah, because if you
reaction.
look, all of that nuclear storage is
Yeah.
right by the reactor.
And the reactors
Bad place
there, too.
for it.
So now there's nothing but a hot marked half of a planet left as it explodes out. There you go. Okay, there we go. No one survives. But
Mission succeeded.
It was succeeded. But somehow, Heart of Darkness is the third chapter in this trilogy, and they're all linked together little by little. So I don't know what they're going to link together. That's probably the black goo of some sort. I know a part of it is the black goo because they talk about it. But it's a mixture, I think, of both. The first two, you've got regular NPC players and some Space Marines. I think it's all together. So you've got to do something to get the hell. There's something going on. I haven't read it all. Maybe Jeff has, but I have not read all of
I
what
have
they got.
not read it.
What's
If
up,
you
Huxley?
remember when I
Yeah,
first got on here, I
that's
was
right.
like, "What do you mean that
That's
it's
right.
available?"
Yeah, that's right. He had missed that, and I have it in my RPG Now library that I've just downloaded so I can read it along with Blade Runner. Like I've got all the time in the world. All right, gentlemen.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was well done. We hope you enjoyed it. I know King Bashman and Wes did because they get to kick me in the balls all the time, and they enjoy that.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah,
That's
Jeff,
the best part.
we hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, we'll I will get with Jeff. He wants to run
Hope's Last Day.
Hope's Last Day, it's basically the colony before Aliens 2, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's basically you find out a little bit about the colony before the Marines show up.
That's right. So we're gonna run that on the channel here as the mother. We're gonna find out from KC what his schedule's at because I know he would like to play, and then I'll ask these yahoos or anybody else in Discord to hop on for how many players you want. 4 or 5?
Let's see. It's 5.
5? Okay. All right. So we'll figure out what day that's going to be. And is Wednesday night good for you? Like we're doing now? That's probably what we'll do is we'll plan on a Wednesday here. He says it's at least one session. Maybe if he's like me, he'll string it along for 2 to prolong our agony as much as possible.
I mean, the way we play, we'll probably spend half of the first session just bullshitting anyways. So
you do, but he'll learn what it's like to be a rejects DM. And
welcome to the rejects
and the agony that's caused by that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that is where we'll hold for the night, gentlemen. Good job. I'm sorry we missed the other guys, but that's just the way it is sometimes. But they at least got to enjoy it and go through most of the scenario through my interpretation of it. Let me put it that way, which is usually painful for the players. That is where we'll hold for tonight. We are done with Charity of the Gods. They all died. Go figure. And quite horrifically.
mostly by me.
But I will definitely give them props. If you haven't watched it, we'll post this up tomorrow on YouTube. But the Charity of the Gods group truly RP'd the shit out of that game. They could have gone another session or 2, the way they were RPing and having fun with it. But I didn't want to drag them along. We went 5 sessions over there on that one, and they had a blast with it. And for a group that hadn't really played together or several not knowing each other, I got to get them kudos for that. We are off Thursday, Friday night. Josh and Mandy will be streaming their games over on their channel, so go check them out. And then we're back here Saturday night with the ladies for Rise Up Against the Slave Lords for some more shenanigans over in the world of Greyhawk. And then hopefully back on Monday for some more Strixhaven with Mr. Esquire, Seth, and the all ladies gang over there. So that's all I've got. Any of you guys got anything to announce that we need to discuss? Jeff, Wes?
I'm just glad I got to kill most of the party.
We just started on my channel a new group of mutants in Mutant Year Zero. I'll be posting up the first episode of that probably here in the next week or so. And yeah, it's a good group.
That is exclamation Mortis, so that we make sure that should give
Mortis.
everybody your Twitter. There's your Mortis RPGs, and they can then find your channels and all that. So yep.
And it's a big group. I've got 7 people right now. We'll see if they all stick with it.
Ooh, it is a big group. Okay.
Yep.
Well, folks, thank y'all for watching. Everybody that was here, we had a few see Loco. What's going on? I'll be back on in a second, Loco, so we go blow up some tanks. And we will catch y'all Saturday night. So take care. We'll see you later.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a